For the first time ever, YurView Extra Cox 93 comes to Verdigris High School in Rogers County, just off historic Route 66 between Catoosa and Claremore. For tonight's Ford High School football game of the week as Verdigris hosts Stillwell. And hello again, everyone. I'm Chris Singh, along with a veteran here, Rod Thompson. And Rod, exciting times, of course. High school football just getting underway for the Stillwell Indians. They come in here with a 0-2 record. Verdigris is 1-1. The key tonight, though, is this is either an open date for most high schools or the last game before the big district play starts.
Well, when you talk about district play, you talk about the new season. So both of these teams trying to tune up, want some momentum as they get ready for district play. Should be a good game on tap, and it's homecoming. You got to love the atmosphere.
We asked the coaches about their key players, and Mike Perez of Stilwell picked a couple for you here, Rob.
Yeah, and I think when you look at these guys, you talk about Josh Noisewater. This guy really gets it done. 5'9" on the defensive side of the ball, 25 tackles in 2 games already. He is the leader defensively for this team, getting it done. On the offensive side of the ball, when you talk about Carson Bullock, 6'4", 240-pound junior, he gets it done for this team. Also brings a lot of energy to this team. They need big games from these 2 guys to get a win against a very good Verdigris team.
And now for our host at Verdigris High School. It's a team that opened with a loss on the road to the defending state 2A champions, Sperry Pirates. Not too bad. Then they just blistered Victory Christian last week, 66-7 at halftime. Won that game 72-13. We asked their coach about their key players tonight for the Cardinals.
Yeah, and when you talk about the Cardinals, you start with Sloan Roller, and when you hear Roller, you know football or wrestling really gets it done. 9.5 tackles a game. This guy already has 19 tackles, 142 last year, Chris. He really gets it done defensively for this team. And then you talk about the other key player, you have to talk about Austin Woods, the big fella. Gets it done, 6'6", 280. The senior already committed to Arkansas State. He is a load for this team. These are 2 guys that Verdigris is leaning on to get a win and try to keep some momentum going for this team.
Travis, he's the head coach of the Verdigris Cardinals here, and a veteran coach, and has 7 years here, but his 4th as the head coach.
Yeah, 4th as a head coach, brings a lot of experience. He talked about how he loves the community. He likes this team, feel like they have some leadership. They're playing well. He's wanting more consistency for this team, but he said he loved the community. He loved this group of guys. It feels like they can make a run deep in the playoffs.
It's happy homecoming for the Verdigris Cardinals as they host the Stillwell Indians. We're coming back with our kickoff next on the Ford Game of the Week on Cox 93.
The Ford Game of the Week is being brought to you by your Oklahoma Ford dealers. Visit your best in Oklahoma Ford dealers for the best deals on Ford's full line of vehicles. Ford is the best in Weoki Federal Credit Union, proud sponsors of the Weoki Kick for Cash. Chick-fil-A, eat more chicken. Roller weight loss and advanced surgery. Your best you starts here. The Plaza at Town Square by McCaleb Homes. Love where you live. And by Cox, bringing us closer.
Big disgrace, waving your banner on. We will. All right.
Drive a new Ford F-150 today with $8,000 total savings plus $1,000 cash for first responders. Hurry into your Oklahoma Ford dealer.
Our tradition for my football team is we dress up, shirt and tie. I had a tie, but I didn't know how to tie it. Usually I would have my dad help me, but he was deployed. I'm thinking, don't worry about it. My grandma should know.
He says, can you tie a tie? And I'm like, no. But we're on our way to Chick-fil-A.
I recognize them because they came into our store so much. Miss Bertha and Mr. Terrence, I'm like, of course, I'll help them out and show them how to tie a tie.
It wasn't just the tie, it's what was in your heart.
It's my pleasure. Doing good, man. You got it.
Beautiful evening in Verdigris, Oklahoma. 78 degrees, cloudy, no rain looks like in the forecast. Before the kickoff, the keys to the game. Right, let's talk about them. Mike Perez looking for, he said, well, getting a little more offense going, and also same level of defense. He played well last week.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They want to be consistently on an offensive end and have to step up strong defensively.
Verdigris eliminate turnovers and ball control offense. We're ready to go going here. Verdigris won the toss, deferred. Stillwell is receiving and defending the south goal. Giovanni Vergara Soto is the man kicking off, and we're underway. Homecoming at Verdigris High School. Taken by the up man at the 30, 35. Cuts inside at the 40, 45. And falls ahead to the 47-yard line.
Number 11, Isaac Flynn on the return.
Nice return there by Isaac Flynn. And it'll be Stillwell. The Indians with a 1st and 10. Good field position to start off on at the 45.
Yeah, going to be interesting to see how this team responds. They run a lot of veer, a lot of option action. You know, their best playmaker is at the quarterback position. He can really get it done. Outstanding athlete, so look for him to really try to get loose. He can throw the ball and he can also run it. So kind of a running back at that quarterback position.
Number 5, Jeremiah Nosewater, his first start of the season. He is out the first couple of games with some issues and is back now, and you can see he is some kind of talent. All the starts were to Garrett Kitchen the first 2 games, their backup junior, but now it's Jeremiah Nosewater back in there, 5'11", 150-pound junior, will take up the offensive starters.
Yeah, you take a look at the offense. You got Morgan, Nosewater, third of viewers, Flynn, Van, Phillips, Campbell, Catron, Butler, and also another Catron right there at that quarterback position for Stillwell. Take another look. Nosewater, I'm telling you, he's a guy that they have to try to contain him.
Noisewater on the carry.
That's 2nd and short. Easy for Noisewater to take the defense for the Verdigris Cardinals.
Yeah, you look at Raines, Ryan Woods, Moore, Hess, Collins, Roller. Watch him, Sloan Roller. He's a guy. Jones, James, Fugate. Watch Brock Fugate and Carson Calvert. That free safety position.
1st and 10 for Stillwell from the Verdigris 41. That's the quarterback Noisewater. Adam Phillips takes a hand up to him. He keeps it, dives forward across the 40-yard line. So far, it's been the Jeremiah Noisewater show.
Yeah, and he's a guy that when you look at this team, and this is what kind of makes this team dangerous if they can get clicking offensively, they control the tempo of the game, moving the change. You're not going to meet a lot of teams that's going to run this option that they're going to run or have the quarterback like a Noisewater. So definitely something you have to look at, and that time looked like getting Verdigris offsides.
And it gives a chance to introduce our officials for the night here on our Ford Game of the Week. The referee is Mark McClendon, Royce Ellington, the umpire. Aziz Meahi is the head linesman, Kevin Abbey, the line judge, and Sean Osaski is the back judge. So Stillwell now goes to the 2nd and 5 to move the football to the Verdigris 35-yard line. Noisewater checks the play, one back behind him, and it's still Noisewater. He's going to make it easy on us tonight, Ron.
Yeah, yes, he is.
For number 5,
you got to get a heavy dose of that young man.
And he's quite an athlete, I guess. Basketball, baseball, everything there at Stillwell.
Yeah, he plays everything, and boy, he is. Can run. You know, just an all-around great athlete. That Noisewater family, pretty prominent there. Stillwell are having good athletes.
3rd and 2. Need to get just inside close to 30 for the first down. Noisewater is going to take a look at the sideline. Get a play from Coach Mike Perez over there, the head coach. His 2nd season as the head coach of the Indians. Being rushed in the backfield, pressure's on, and he's going to be thrown way back for a loss. Way back in his own territory across the 50-yard line.
And that's a nice play defensively when you talk about this guy, Ty Moore. Big Ty Moore, watch him, stays with him and gets a hold and doesn't let go that time. And look at Nosewater, don't want to go down. Boy, that's a big play right there by Ty Moore. Loss of 15 on that one.
Ooh, that was on a 3rd and a couple, so now they're facing 4th and 15. They'll have to punt it away. Uriah Flynn is the punter for Stillwell. Rushes on, just gets it off. Fair catch is called for and taken there for Verdigris.
You'll see a lot of him.
That was Toby Willis that made the catch there. We'll keep it right here as we'll go on offense for the first time with the Verdigris Cardinals. Their quarterback Hayden Jones performed well in the first 2 games.
Yes, he did. Really able to get it done. You know, 12-24, over 50% passing. And he's a guy that gets it done for this team. This offense can be high power. They have some good receivers, very big receivers. And you see already going down to his main target.
Open. This could go all the way. That's Toby Willis, his favorite receiver, the split end senior. And what a night for Toby Willis.
How about Toby Willis? I mean, this guy, coach said before the game, best receiver can really get it done. 79-yard completion. and you see his speed and athleticism. And
you talk about a night for Toby Willis. Just before the game, he was named the football king in the court here. By the way, the queen, the lovely Laura Fisher, both of them are seniors here at Verdigris High School. So how about that, huh? He's the homecoming king and the star football player already with a 79-yard reception. Hayden Jones to Toby Willis to get us underway at Verdigris. And line up in the little swinging gate they like to do. We were out here for practice the other day. Now they go right to a direct snap. They're going to keep it and try to get in for two, and getting close to it there. Let's see if they can get in or not.
2-point conversion is no good.
No good. Just held him out there. Toby Willis, no good on the reception. So it'll be 6-0. Verdigris at homecoming takes the lead over Stillwell. 8:49 left in the first quarter as the Cardinals strike first 79-yard touchdown pass.
You're watching Game Time on YurView. For more in-depth coverage of the top players around, recruiting updates, behind-the-scenes access, and more, check out YurView.com.
Drive a new Ford F-150 today with $8,000 total savings plus $1,000 cash for first responders. Hurry into your Oklahoma Ford dealer.
You're watching Game Time on YurView. For more in-depth coverage of the top players around, recruiting updates, behind-the-scenes access, and more, check out YurView.com.
And we're back, and there's Toby Willis, the homecoming king, crowning the beautiful young lady, the queen there, for the homecoming here, Lauren Fisher. And then all Willis did was get the first big touchdown of the game.
That's the way you draw it up.
They got a soda on the kickoff there, and it'll be Stillwell's chance back on offense now. They were moving the ball really well, too, until they went into that 15-yard sack that pushed them back behind the line of scrimmage. So now the Indians will take over 1st and 10 from their own 32-yard line.
What a great night for football.
Beautiful, isn't it? My gosh. Noisewater waiting for the snap. Makes the pitch behind him, falls on the ground, and the Cardinals are on top of it. Verdigris recovers the football.
By number 11, Sloan Roller.
Number 11, the guy you featured earlier for us, our player of the game, Sloan Roller, the senior will linebacker, 6 foot, 210-pounder, had 19 tackles coming into this game, now has a fumble recovery as well.
Yeah, and you talk about him, and he's been known to be an outstanding defensive player. Look at him coming up and making that play and making the recovery. Sloan Roller right there. As we talked about a long list of families, the Rollers known for football and wrestling and getting it done, and he's getting it done for Verdigris.
Hand up for the Cardinals inside the 20-yard line.
Kelson Marshall on the carry.
That was Kelson Marshall, their flanker, 5'9", 155-pound senior. That's good for a first down. Jones, the quarterback, waiting for the snap, has the man in motion. High snap, pulls it down, hands off. That's James up the middle, off to the right side, down inside the 5-yard line. 1st and goal for Verdigris High.
And right now, this offensive line of Verdigris is having its way right now, getting a great push up front. A couple of holes I think me and you could run through right there.
Well, you might be able to. The size of these guys up front, senior 240, 230, 300, 220, 280. Good sized guys up there in the front line.
I would fit right in.
From the 5. 1st and goal, Verdigris. Jones looking. Got a man, I think he's outside the goal line yet. Did not get into the end zone, wide open, and just fell into the field of play there. So that pass complete.
Brings up 2nd and goal for the Cardinals.
Yeah, Brock Fugate right there, all around good athlete also. Going to play a lot on the basketball team. You take another look. Good job of officiating right there. But Brock Fugate, we'll talk about him a little more. Grandfather and Dad have known those guys for a long time. They support, been watching that young man play for a long time.
Sneaking, Hayden Jones looking for the signal. Did not get in. 3rd and goal from the 1 now. Good job on that Indian defense there. They're stiffening up here up front. Lake Crozier, 230-pound nose guard, 240 defensive tackles, and Thurber and Bullock. Bad snap. Now look at this. Chasing all the way back is Hayden Jones. He'll have to recover it back at near the 30-yard line. So my gosh, what was a 3rd and goal from the 2nd goal from the 1, then 3rd and goal from the 1, now becomes 4th down and, well, goal to goal, but this time it's 4th and the ball's going to be set down. Let's see where they mark it.
Oh, good job. Yep. Good heads-up play.
At 26, wow.
Just getting on top of the football there.
What kind of play do you have on 4th and goal from the 26? Let's see.
Shoot for the end zone.
Jones throws it deep and knocked away. Nice job defensively back there for the Stillwell Indians.
Take over on down.
Yeah. Kelson Marshall, the flank of the intended receiver, number 1. Now here's number 17, Windancer Holmes.
Nice
free
play.
Safety. Good job there by him. And so now Stillwell takes over, holds off that Verdigris drive, and the Indians take over. 1st and 10 now at their own 26-yard line.
Outstanding camera work by the guys down there.
Again, keeping it as noise on. Oh man, he was met right at the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback on the keeper
out for a couple,
hard by number 11, Sloan Roller.
That was Roller again. Yeah. Sloan Roller made the first hit, number 11.
And Roller, you're going to hear his name a lot. As we said, the leading tackler for this team.
Bringing up 2nd down for the Indians.
Noisewater and Phillips in the backfield for Stillwell. Second and 9 for the Indians.
Nice catch.
Complete. Goes across the 35-yard line.
Oh, and that's a big-time tackle that time, Alex James.
Bo Catron, the receiver, the senior, made the catch on that.
Another look here.
Good for the first down.
Watch the hit right here coming up in your screen. Boom, right there.
Result of the play is 1st down for the Indians.
Stillwell now 1st and 10. Football at their own 37-yard line. You see trailing 6-0 in our Ford Game of the Week from Verdigris High School. First time ever. Cox has been out here to bring you a football game from Verdigris. Hand off inside just for short yardage for Phillips. Number 24. He is a sophomore, 5'10", 134 pounds. Ran for 5 carries, 51 yards so far this season.
Met by number 55, Kyle Pickens. Number 72, Eli Runyon.
Right now, the size of Verdigris.
There he goes again. Noisewater in the open, and he's going to be gone.
Woo. How about the speed right there of Noisewater? Pick him up and put him down. 62-yard scamper for that young man. And we talked about his playmaking ability. And, boy, he just runs away from everybody in red that time and shows you his speed. Couple of missed tackles, and, boy, turns on the jets and gets to the house.
Just a junior, 5'11", 150 pounds. Now you can see why first 2 games without him, they lost 26-19 to Western Heights of Oklahoma City, then really battled just losing to Tulsa East Central 7-0 last week. So that's again without him.
Yeah, and he's always a threat. You know, when your best athlete has the ball in his hand and able to make plays like that, you're always in the game. And you kind of know what's coming. But boy, did he show you his speed there on that play.
Jared Bruner to attempt the extra point, and the flag is up before he can get to it.
Flag on the play.
4:51 left here in this first quarter. Delay of the game is the call. Clock ran out on Indians. They'll move it back 5 yards for the extra point.
5 yards, boys. That's all. Illegal substitution, 12 men on the field.
So 2 big strikes one by each team. And now Stillwell trying to take the lead. Remember, Verdigris tried for 2 and failed, so now Bruner will try to kick it through and give his team a 1-point lead. High snap, gets it down. Kick is on its way. And it's good.
The point after attempt is good.
The Stillwell Indians take the lead 7-6. We have 4:51 left to play in this opening quarter. So far, Ron, it's been a game of big plays.
Yeah, and you talk about this guy, Noise Water, a couple of tackles missed. Now watch him. 14 has the angle on him, and watch him just outrun. Outstanding camera work, guys. Just run away from him that time and looking back. And there you see his speed and athleticism that he brings to that quarterback position for Stilwell.
There across the way, see Coach Mike Perez visiting with his defensive units. They get ready to take the field here. They'll be kicking off to the Cardinals. Well, really weather threatening and rain earlier today. Rod, boy, such a beautiful evening here.
Yes,
my
outstanding.
Gosh.
Hopefully the rain
Just
doesn't
a
come.
reminder, next week is youth night here in Verdigris for the high school football game.
Again, kicking off for Stillwell will be the guy who just kicked the extra point.
For the Cardinals,
Jarrett Booter.
Number 2, Toby Willis, and number 10, Caden Parnell.
Toby Willis and Caden Parnell will be deep there. Number 10 is Caden Parnell, a freshman, 5'11", 170-pounder. Toby Willis is also there. Booter waits for the signal, ready to kick off. Short, high kick taken by the up man. He immediately takes a knee down there, and it'll be Verdigris football at the 31-yard line.
Caught by number 3, Reese Roller. Going to bring up a Cardinal first down.
Oh, Rittenauer, Brauman, another Hey, we got a lot of brothers on these teams, don't we? Pickens,
exactly.
Woods, Parnell, Fugate, Willis, Marshall, Moore, and Jones at that quarterback position for the Verdigris Cardinals starting offense.
And their offense has the football at their own 31-yard line. They trail 7-6 now here in the first quarter. Once again, Hayden Jones, the quarterback. Head at the middle, breaks a tackle. Hurdles a man. Look at this one. That is Carson Cook, the 150-pound junior. What a run all the way across the 40. How about that?
Yeah, you see that young man hard over height right there, getting it done. You love his speed. Look at the blocking up front. Look at him, great vision.
29-yard run.
Taking a still running, picking him up and putting him down. Nice run by that young man.
A new feature this year, the roller weight loss and advanced surgery first down. A successful drive begins when you make that first down. Take your first step on the road to longer, healthier life with roller weight loss and advanced surgery. That's another roller weight loss first down.
Brings up second down for the Cardinals.
Gain of 4, second down and 6. Whistle before they can get it off. Some motion somewhere, plenty of time on the game clock still. Let's see what the call. Legal procedure against Verdigris will cost him 5 yards.
False start on the Cardinals. Replay second down.
So we'll replay second down, but we'll go 2nd and 11. Here's our defensive starters for the Indians.
Herbert, Crozier, Bullock, Catrone, Noise Water, Monsieur Flynn, Sheets, Phillips, another Noise Water, and Wind Dancer Holmes. Nice play.
Quick pass out of the flat there by Hayden.
The number 7.
That's Brock Fugate again, and we talked about this size and athleticism of these receivers of this Verdigris ball club. One advantage they have up front in the receivers. Big targets, athletic, and can make plays. So another luxury that these men have when you talk about Brock Fugate, 6'3", 180, the senior.
And off again to Carson Cook. Has another big hole off the right side. Another first down for the Verdigris Cardinals inside the 25-yard line of Stillwell.
How about Cook getting it done, doing a good job of reading his blockers, staying behind his blockers, you know, kind of hide behind those big guys up front and continues to move the change. You take another look. Watch his patience right there behind his blockers in his explosion. Able to go and make the change move and can keep it going for Verdigris.
First down, Hayden Jones over the end zone. The man is wide open by himself. Touchdown for the Cardinals. That is again Brock Fugate, number 7, the 6'3", 180-pound senior. Hayden Jones hits it perfectly, and I guess to say the least, they might have been a bust in the Stillwell secondary.
Yeah. Wow. Maybe because Fugate gave a nice little fake right there and throwing it up. We've talked about his athleticism. Watch him kind of pause right there and just outruns the defense right there. And as you said, a little miscommunication. And hey, me and you could have caught that one.
Probably.
Mr. Fugate.
Nice high floater.
Yeah, 2 big plays for that young man getting it done for this team. And boy, you see this Verdigris team, big up front, big offensive line, makes a big difference.
Here's the replay of that touchdown throw by Hayden Jones and Fugate.
Yeah, and look at Fugate all alone by himself. Does a good job coming back to the football, able to knock it down. Now the 2-point conversion, punching it in. Well, I think we got ourselves a ball game here.
We like it. Verdigris 14, Stillwell 7 now. You see the time left in the first quarter.
Hey, you see what I'm saying? Yeah. That guy's going the outside. I got to shield that off. Go to the inside.
Giovanni Gargano Soto will kick it off for Verdigris. High short kick. And Stillwell will take over
Parnell at the tackle.
at their own 30-yard line. That was Ty. Celebrate the rich culture of Tulsa's Latinx community at Festival Americas. It's happening this Saturday, 4 to 10 p.m. at the Guthrie Green in Tulsa. It's Festival Americas, a free, family-friendly event. Come out and enjoy. Once again, Jeremiah Nosewater. Noseville has his man close to a first down.
That's the part you talk about with this team. If you talk about expanding.
Dancer Holmes, the wide receiver there.
Dancer Holmes, we used to saying his name right there. When you talk about this Stillwell team, they have some more balance in the passing game.
Just short of the first down, got 9 on the play. It's Adam Phillips behind the quarterback. Jeremiah Noisewater in the Indians backfield. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Up the middle and stuffed. Short, but he's going to lose a yard or 2. Is Adam Phillips. Great job by the big guys up front for the Verdigris Cardinals.
And they have that size you talked about earlier, Chris. Outstanding size up front.
Alex Hessel, outside linebacker, was in there making hit number 5.
Bringing up a 3rd down for the Indians.
3rd and about 2 here. Noisewater is going to keep it himself, but he's trapped in the backfield, thrown for a loss. It'll be 4th down, punt time again. And again, great job by the Verdigris defensive unit there.
Number 40, Dylan Collins.
Leading the way, number 40, Dylan Collins, the Mike linebacker, 5'11", 185-pound senior, number 40 there. Stuffed that play in a hurry. Had a bunch of friends come with him too,
Yeah,
Ron.
he said, bring the gang. You take another look. Does a good job. And, boy, help is on the way. Boy, red jerseys everywhere. The defense has really stepped up.
So your guy Sloan Roller in there again too, number 11. So it's punt time again for Stillwell. Uriah Flynn, no rush this time. High, but very short. Bounce, nice roll though. It goes out of bounds there, and Verdigris High will take over. Just 49 seconds left in our first quarter.
Little announcement there. There's a few homecoming shirts on sale down at the concession stand. And face
Contour TV is not the cable TV you remember. Live TV streaming and a voice remote that finds shows fast. I love that. All in one place, plus Contour is the best source for sports. Find out what's on, up-to-the-minute sports, scores, and stats. You have that Contour. Oh, it's brilliant.
Never home to use it.
Oh, man, I love it. Just go ESPN, ESPN2, NFL Network. Goes right to it. Fabulous. Another long pass and received and first down again. My gosh, what a team. Hayden Jones. Again.
On our man Roller that time.
First down.
So Roller plays both ways. He made some big defensive plays. Now he makes his first big offensive play with a pass from Hayden Jones. About 31 yards.
Always been a strong athlete. He's a good basketball player. Him and his younger brother.
First down the drive, which of course means it's a roller weight first down. We're gonna have some more first downs here in a hurry though. Break for the 10-yard line and gonna be shoved out of bounds inside the 10. Wow.
Caden Parnell on the carry. We've got a flag on the play.
Flag is down as Parnell run out of bounds there. Caden Parnell, the ball carrier. That was successful drive, making that very first down for roller weight. Take your first step on the road to longer, healthier life with roller weight loss and advanced surgery. There's Coach Travis East, who's not very happy with the official's call there, the flag down. And the referee, Mark McClendon, will tell us what's going on here.
Illegal block in the back.
Legal block in the back. It's going to cost the Cardinals. Move it all the way back to the Stillwell 42-yard line. Jones looking down, wide open again, and into the end zone. Did he stay in bounds?
Yes, he did.
Wow. That was Toby Willis again, our homecoming king, with his second big touchdown. Like that one from 42 yards. Remember, he started the scoring with a 79-yard reception. What a night for the king of Verdigris, Toby Willis.
The king getting it done. Boy, he is electric, getting behind the defense. 38 yards on that one. Just rack them up. Pull out the calculator, Chris, and figure out that man's yard by the end of the night. He is electric, and the coaches talked about him before the game. But as we said earlier, this is what makes this team so dangerous. When you talk about him and Fugate and the targets that our man Sloan has to be able to throw to, big, athletic, and fast, and electric and fun to watch.
The flag flew, and again, it's against Verdigris. They tried that two-point conversion.
False start.
Legal procedure will cost the Cardinals 5. They'll have to move it back, try for the extra point. See if they still try for 2. That's what they've done so far tonight. Now they bring their place kicker in. That is Giovanni Verga Soto. By the way, he's perfect 7 for 7 on the season so far. Trying to get that 21st point with 21 seconds left for the Cardinals. The kick is up. No good. Missed it to the left. So the score will remain Verdigris 20. Stillwell 7 here, almost the end of the first quarter. But again, big play after big play. That one again for to 38 yards.
Well, you take another look. Our man right there, plenty of protection up front. Boy, and just lets it go. And he's behind that defense. I just call him the king, not to be confused with Elvis. But I mean, getting it done tonight on homecoming, one to remember. And you got your man Chris Lincoln in the building calling the game. Hey, he'll go back and watch this one from here on out. But when you talk about this Verdigris team and other coaches talking to other coaches, you know, the biggest thing they talked about is limiting their big play capability. And we've seen it on display so far in this first quarter. They're able to go downfield, athletic enough to go up and let your playmakers make plays. And I think a lot of credit, you know, when you talk about this team and what they're able to do, it makes a big difference. Coach Travis East does a tremendous job of letting his playmakers make plays, and we've seen it on display so far. Oh.
Scramble for the ball there. Verdigris has it. Handing the football to the official was number 10, Caden Parnell, the halfback who's just a freshman, 5'11", 170-pounder. Number 10 comes up with the fumble.
How about the freshman? Talented young man. Take another look. Watch him fight through coming into your screen. Boy, ball is loose. Oh, yeah. It's right up on it.
Great job by Caden Parnell against Verdigris. With just 15 seconds left in this opening quarter. 1st and 10 at the Stillwell 32-yard line. Feels a little better than a run.
Yes, it does.
He opened that window here. Nice little breeze came in all of a sudden.
Lord, it is good. Oh, man.
So back out comes the Cardinal offense. There goes Coach Travis. He's got to be happy with this so far in this first quarter.
Yes.
Scored 3 touchdowns.
4th year here out of Claremore, good football player. Has had stints at Midwest City and Mustang also. Nice tackle.
Inside the 30-yard line. 21, Alec James, the 5'11", 175-pound junior.
21, Alec
On his first carries of the night.
Josh Noisewater right there with the tackle. Senior year, he said he had 25 tackles so far.
Yeah.
Just playing football runs in the blood. It's in the blood.
Flag was down, and they're marking it off against Verdigris again. That cannot make Coach East very happy. He was hoping to eliminate some of those mistakes and turnovers and fumbles and penalties, and cost him there.
And that's what he talked about at the beginning of the game, just being more consistent in every phase of the game, especially when it comes to turnovers and penalties. Nice fade.
Under pressure, Jones gets it on underway, and it is batted down, incomplete. Nice job back there defensively.
Interception.
Wow.
Jeremiah Nosewater.
That's the end of the first quarter.
5'11", 150-pound junior, the strong safety, number 5. Jeremiah Nosewater. There are 3 guys fighting back there. Ron, I couldn't see it from here. And take a look at it in the replay here. As we come to the end of our first quarter, it's homecoming Verdigris 20, Stillwell 7.
Hold on to me, don't let me go. Your first name is free, last name is dumb.
Drive a new Ford Expedition today with 0% financing for 72 months plus $1,000 cash for first responders. Hurry into your Oklahoma Ford dealer.
Our tradition for my football team is we dress up, shirt and tie. I had a tie, but I didn't know how to tie it. Usually I would have my dad help me when he was deployed. I'm thinking, don't worry about it, my grandma should know.
He says, can you tie a tie? And I'm like, no. But we're on our way to Chick-fil-A.
I recognize them because they came into our store so much. And Miss Bertha and Mr. Terrence, I'm like, of course, I'll help them out and show them how to tie a tie.
It wasn't just the tie, it's what was in your heart.
It's my pleasure. Doing good, man. You got it.
The Ford Game of the Week is the best in Oklahoma, and it's live on YurView Cox Channel 3. Allen Tremble Stadium will be rocking Friday night. The defending 6A Division I state champion Broken Arrow Tigers will be in town to face the Jinx Trojans. OU commit Andrew Rame anchors the powerful Tiger line that will try to fend off the Trojan attack. It's Broken Arrow and Jinx Friday night live on YurView Cox Channel 3. Friday night's your best night with the Ford Game of the Week. Ford is the best in Oklahoma.
12 minutes on the clock. We're ready to start the second quarter at Verdigris High School. Cox very excited to be here for the first time at Verdigris as their homecoming game against the Stillwell Indians. I want to remind you, next Friday, the Ford Game of the Week, a big one in Jinx. Defending 6A Division I champion Broken Arrow Tigers will come to Allen Tremble Stadium for a matchup with the Jinx Trojans. Both teams coming off a bye week, so they'll be rested and ready to go. District play begins. Game time 7:30 for Broken Arrow Jinx. That's the Ford Game of the Week. That's next Friday night right here on YurView. It'll be Channel 3, so don't miss that. Boy, the Tigers and the Trojans getting together.
Yeah, and it should be good. You know, right now Jinx trying to find their way. Quarterback is out. We had that backyard bowl with Union getting that win. Broken Arrow coming off that loss to Owasso. So both teams trying to fight back and find their way. So it should be a good matchup.
Nosewater keeps it, tries to reverse his field. Now punches ahead near the 5-yard line.
Quarterback keeper. Met by number 72, Eli Runyon, number 5, Alex Head.
This is where this Stillwell team, we have to see if they can get something going maybe through the air. This Verdigris team seems to be settling in up front and really keying in on Nosewater.
Third down,
Noisewater.
Third down 11 for the Indians. Noisewater throws it up, knocked away. Could have been possibly intercepted there, but knocked down.
Pass broken up by number 12,
Hayden Jones, he's everywhere. The quarterback for the Cardinals, also the left cornerback. He has 2 interceptions already this season. That one was right in his hands, had another shot at it.
Had another shot, and that's what you like when you talk about the smaller schools. You see guys get to play on both sides of the ball. You don't see it that much when you talk about the larger schools.
It'll be Uriah Flynn to punt for Stillwell. That's number 2, Toby Willis, waiting for the punt and takes the fair catch inside the Stillwell 35-yard line. So again, great field position for the Cardinals. This week's on YurView High School Football Recruiting Podcast, Over the Middle. College football matchup of the season, number 7 Notre Dame, number 3 Georgia. Jeremy joined by Pete Sampson, the Athletic, to analyze the action for you. As we have action ourselves right now and out of bounds. Wow, gosh, I tell you, just non-stop. Also break down 5-star USC commit Bryce Young's performance against second-ranked St. Francis. Talk about the highly anticipated battle between Arizona rivals Seguro and Chaparral. That's Friday night on YurView Arizona and YurView.com. All that and more on the week's episode of Over the Middle Podcast. Enjoy that, Over the Middle Podcast. First down again.
Man again.
Here we go again. Ball's loose on the ground. I think the Indians are on top of it.
Number 3, Carson Cook on the carry.
Are they going to say he's down? Or?
Fumble on the play.
No. Big play right there for Stilwell. Take another look.
Josh Noisewater, who else was on the football? There's the ball coming out.
Yes, good piece of
That was Carson Cook who had the fumble. Number 3, Cook loses the football.
Good piece
Watch
of
again for
officiating.
52 right there. Josh Noisewater, he's the senior. His younger brother, the junior, is the quarterback. And now Jeremiah comes back out of the field. Jeremiah Noisewater, after his older brother gets the football back to him. They'll have the football at their own 7-yard line. Noisewater keeps it himself and goes nowhere. Wow, what a job by the defense again for Verdigris.
Loss on the play.
Evan Raines was in there, 54. Number 9, Xander Kirby.
And that's what we talked about, Chris, this offense. Maybe have to look at doing something. Look like we're getting a little rain now, a little mist in the air.
They'll lose 2 on the play. 2nd and 12. Up the middle goes Noisewater. The ball's on the ground inside the 10. Scramble for it. Let's see who's on it. Verdigris says they have it. And the officials say agree. There he is.
Fumble on the play. It is Cardinal ball.
Oh, big play right there.
Forced fumble by number 11, Sloan Roller.
Roller again, causing that fumble. Take another look right here. Boy, coming out, watch Roller. Look at him step up right there. Does a good job. Now watch him rip that ball away.
Strips the ball away.
Big time play by that young man, but he's been making plays a long time.
That's Kyle Pickens, a senior defensive lineman, 6'2", 220, that was on the football. And here come the Cardinals again, now first and goal from the 9-yard line. Hand up inside,
nice
spinning,
play.
Diving inside the 3 and into the end zone for the touchdown. Caden Parnell, the freshman, with a nice strong run and a nice little spin move and a basketball move there.
The freshman, he moves like me. Like me, Chris.
First and goal at the 9, and they run it in with Caden Parnell, the freshman.
How about the freshman? He says age ain't nothing but a number. Look at him right here.
Now watch this move. Look at this.
Nice cut. We're going to spin
Power,
it a little bit.
Spin.
Shake.
Shake. Yeah.
In the end zone.
That's a highlight play,
Ooh,
baby.
Big time by the freshman.
And a 2-point conversion is good. As Caden Parnell got the touchdown, they said, let's give him the ball, get him the 2 points too. So give him 8 points on the play there. Good job. Here to watch again.
Yeah, exciting player. Take another look. Watch him spin again. The nice juke and get in for the touchdown.
28-7, Verdigris.
You're watching Game Time on YurView. For more in-depth coverage of the top players around, recruiting updates, behind-the-scenes access, and more, check out YurView.com.
Drive the new Ford Ranger today with 0% financing for 60 months plus $2,000 total savings. Hurry into your Oklahoma Ford dealer.
You're watching Game Time on YurView. For more in-depth coverage of the top players around, recruiting updates, behind-the-scenes access, and more, check out YurView.com.
Number 31, Rustin Williams.
Now 28-7 here at Verdigris High School. The homecoming Cardinals leading the Stillwell Indians. This again is Giovanni Vergara Soto. But now flags go, and they're going to call that one back. We'll wait for the signal from the official.
Just a bit early.
That'll be the offsides, look like, for the Verdigris kickoff team.
You know, Chris,
Mark McClendon, the referee, is waiting to get things straightened out here for us. Here we go.
First here, getting out to Verdigris, and he's the guy that has called all levels. How many years you been doing this? You had to clear your throat on that.
Probably over 40 years of it right now. Yeah, I think from ABC college football to some pro football stuff to a lot of high school football. But oh man, look at that! Woo. But nothing changed. Yeah, that's the preparation, same thing.
Yep.
Just football and stuff. So enjoying it and good to work with you, probably. You've been a mainstay here. How many years do you know with Cox?
It's about 99. Woo. It's been a little while.
Watch this hit.
How about that?
Man.
Seen plenty of those. Always good.
Big stick there by Mason Young. He's a freshman defensive end, number 52 there, and he put him down in a hurry. And that made the coaching staff smile on the other side there.
Yeah, he's gonna press rewind on the on the tape. You're gonna say, go to the part where he's talking about that guy Chris Lincoln, the legend, doing all those games.
Let's see if the Indians not get something going here. Well, they've had some penalties, they've had some turnovers. Jeremiah Noisewater can score in a hurry, though. We've already seen that tonight. Short and incomplete. Wind has picked up some too early from the earlier evening part of the game.
Yes, it has. Good coverage right there by Fugate.
Intended for Wind Dancer Holmes, number 17 there. So Stillwell, 2nd and 10, still there at 41-yard line. Again, they trail 28-7 to Verdigris here. And it is 28. They have the 2-point conversion, right?
Exactly right.
Yep. Noisewater making some moves and making some noise here himself. 45, 40.
How fast is
inside
this
the 30.
man?
Inside the 20, and finally knocked out of bounds there by who else? Sloan Roller. Sloan Roller, who was inside linebacker spot, came and ran him down, but not before a big gain by Jeremiah Noisewater.
Man, how about this guy? Just his speed and his athleticism. Does a good job of changing speeds. Watch him right here. Watch him turn it on right here. Make one miss right here. Boy, he can definitely get a young 41-yard scamper for this young man.
And that, of course, is a roller weight loss, advanced surgery, first down. Take your first step on the road to longer, healthier life. Roller weight loss and advanced surgery. Noisewater running for his life now. And incomplete.
Like a flag on the play.
Yeah, flag was thrown inside the 10-yard line. Intended there for Jarrett Bruner, his senior split end. Jarrett had a big game against East Central, holding against Stillwell. 185 yards receiving against East Central. And boy, Stillwell played East Central Cardinals off their feet, just losing 7-0 at East Central.
Yeah, and you talk about Stillwell talking to, Coach Perez, last 2 games lost by a touchdown. And he said just the turnovers and making plays, play after play, putting some plays together has been the difference in his team, 0-2 right now.
Hey, stay with us at halftime for the Chick-fil-A halftime show. We'll talk to the coaches. Well, that's Rod will talk to the coaches. He's going downstairs. Check out the Verdigris band. Go over the first half highlights and stats. That's the Chick-fil-A halftime show coming up in just a matter of 9 minutes and 3 seconds. So after the mark-off on the holding, it is now 1st and 20 for Stillwell. Football back at the Verdigris 31-yard line. Noisewater again throwing deep. Almost intercepted. Incomplete.
Pass broken up by 21. Alex James.
That was Alex James, right cornerback. Possibly interference here. Take a look at this, Rob. What do you think?
Another look.
Brings up second down for the Indians.
Some touching going on.
Yeah.
A lot of pushing going on. As they say, it was going both ways.
Tended for Garrett Cater, number 12, incomplete. That brings up a second down and 20. Quick throw is knocked down. Nice job.
By number 8, Ty Moore.
Defensively, Ty Moore, the outside linebacker, number 8, 6'2", 210-pound senior. Already has an interception on the season and did a good job of knocking that one down.
Yeah, you talk about that size. Look at him. Watch him with those big mitts up there and knock it down. 6'2", 180, the junior. Another guy with tremendous size for this Verdigris Cardinal team.
Once again, 3rd and long for Stillwell. They just kept shooting themselves in the foot here tonight so far. He's had a tough go with turnovers, penalties. Have to get, my gosh, down inside the 10-yard line for a first down here. From the 31. 3rd and 22, and now a flag. And delay of game. No timeout. All right. Stillwell Indians take a timeout to talk this 3rd down play over. 8:37 left in the first half. We've had some big plays so far tonight, Rod Thompson.
Yeah, huge plays. Coming into this game, you figured you would have some with the playmaking ability of both teams coming in. Some outstanding athletes that can go and make plays for their respective teams. You knew it would be a fun first half.
.837 left in our first half. Verdigris 28, Stillwell 7.
So many was really excited, as you talked earlier. First game out here in Verdigris.
Oh, yeah.
Talking to Randy Carson, of course, in Arizona now, and just the excitement of being able to, you know, come to a community like this in Verdigris, and they appreciate us coming out here home.
Oh, yeah.
Homecoming.
And they're excited to plug into Cox, you know. They haven't had Cox cable out here, so they're brand new to the community here, and they're loving it so far. So.
Yes, they do. And, boy, just to be able to come out, televise this game, and watch some outstanding young men and young lady cheerleaders, and just the community as a whole be able to get out here and cover the first game here in Verdigris.
There again is Sloan Roller on top of quarterback Jeremiah Noisewater. He had no shot. That was a 3rd and 22. And Roller, the Will linebacker, shot the gap there. And she picked out the right start of the game before the game here.
Yeah.
Man, he has been everywhere.
He already has a promo over here, the Roller weight loss. So you take a little look at him right there. He's everywhere, and that's why we highlighted him before the game. Sloan Roller brings so much to this team, you know, on both sides of the ball, but that great size, and we talked about his athleticism and his knack for making plays, one of the main reasons Verdigris has a good defense.
Well, down 28-7, even on 4th and 25. Why not? They're going to go for it, launching it down the sideline, and it is incomplete. Overthrown down there. Intended for Jared Bruner, number 35. Defensively, good job back there. Again in the secondary, good coverage.
Yeah, take another look right there. Boy, the camera work is on point today.
That's Hayden Jones, the starting quarterback, also starting left cornerback. You see defensively there with Jared Bruner. Just a bit overthrown there, but why not? 4th and 25. You're already down 28-7. Nice. Let's go for it here. So here we go. The football back over to Verdigris on the turnover on downs. Hayden Jones will start from the Cardinal 34-yard line. Hands off up the middle, big hole, goes to the 40-yard line.
I think there's that man again.
Number 40.
Number
Dylan
40.
Collins.
Yeah, it's Dylan Collins, the 185-pound senior running back. Gets 5, 2nd and 5.
I'm talking to Coach East.
Jones throwing on the run.
Pass incomplete.
Incomplete.
Talking to Coach East before the game and asking what he liked about this team and this community, and he said that's the part. He loves the community. He said a lot of our coaches, kids go here, my kids go here. He said we got great support from the administration. I mean, you see all the kids, you see our coaches' kids. And he talked about it just being a family and being fortunate to be able to be here and building something great here. And he said, you know, a lot of times you coach different teams. He said everybody on this team seems to like each other and the great support. And you see it out there. You saw those hamburgers out there.
Oh, it smelled good, didn't it? They're grilling out here tonight. That's right. Wide open, and there he goes again.
Is that the king?
Toby Willis, the king, and he is the king for sure. Wow.
Not to be confused with Martin Luther, the king.
61-yard touchdown for the homecoming king himself, the senior Toby Willis.
Toby the King Willis. That may be his new name, the king.
He started this with a 79-yard touchdown pass from Hayden Jones. Then he followed up later the third touchdown pass. That was 38 yards. Now he goes 61 yards. What a throw by Hayden Jones. He just got hit right as he threw it. Boy, they are running free in the secondary. No shot there for the closest to him was Jeremiah Noisewater, the strong safety, and he was wide open.
We talked about his athleticism early and what he's able to do getting behind the defense. And boy, the king, and there he is again. Boy, he's going to really have to be a king, and he does it anyway.
Willis gets another 8. Wow.
I think I know who we're going to be talking to, King.
I think so. Wow, what a job. Starts the evening, as I mentioned, being named and voted by his own team as the football king of Verdigris High's 2019 homecoming celebration. And he goes on a 3-touchdown and a 2-point conversion night. Not too bad.
Toby, the king Willis.
We had a big homecoming parade out here over this afternoon at Verdigris.
You know, I'm an old car guy. I seen some old cars rolling through. You know, they've known to have them over here in Verdigris. There's the king. Look at him, headband and all. Plays with a lot of spirit, gets fired up, or swag as we would call it as young folks.
Good sure hands.
Look at him.
Put the queen on, the crown on the queen, Lauren Fisher, before the game started here.
The big king.
For the Cardinals, number 31.
It's almost fast as me.
I don't know if he meant to do that, but a short kickoff, and it's going to be.
Recovered by number 4, Lyric Howard.
Recovered for Stillwell. And to remind you, next week, the Ford Game of the Week in Jenks, defending 6A Division I champ, the Broken Arrow Tigers go to Allen Trimble Stadium, match up with the Jenks Trojans. Both teams coming off byes, both teams coming off losses too, by the way, so they'll be rested, ready to start district play. That's when it really gets for real. Game time 7:30, Broken Arrow Jenks, Ford Game of the Week, next Friday night from Jenks on YurView Channel 3. Jeremiah Noisewater, nice run on the right sideline there. And again, there is, who else? Sloan Roller to knock him out of bounds, number 11.
Yeah, it's like a one-on-one match
It
between.
really is, yep.
Noisewater got a flag on the play.
Got a flag on the play.
Holding was show. Boy, the Indians just shooting themselves in the foot here tonight. Hard for them to get things going here with penalties and turnovers. Cost them some yardage, and back they go instead of short yardage. They've now got a long yardage play again. Holding on Stillwell.
Three-play first down for the Indians.
First and 21 now. Noisewater. And a flag's going to be thrown.
Pass incomplete.
Flag on the play that time.
Intended receiver was Lance Chocolat, and defensively drawing the flag there was Alex James, the junior right cornerback, number 21.
Yeah, Alex James, 5'11", 175.
So finally, Stillwell gets a break when it comes to the flags. That'll give an automatic first down. Wait, now where are we going? Okay, had to go back to the line of scrimmage to mark it off. Not like NFL where spot of the foul. But that is takes it across midfield into Verdigris territory. And it is an automatic first down, so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Stillwell Indians. Football at the Verdigris 49-yard line. It's going to be a little stunner for Stillwell after holding East Central to 7 points last week. And Verdigris has just been on a roll. Of course, they scored, my gosh, incredible. They were just rolling last week. Victory Christian 72-13. It was 66-7 at the half. So big hit there again, too.
Quarterback keeper hit hard by number 33.
That was Jeremiah Noisewater keeping the football, and Roller came up hard.
Reese Roller right there. Hey, little brother.
Golly.
Rollers everywhere. How about,
he's a freshman, 5'10", 170 pound, number 33. And of course, you've heard a lot about his older brother tonight, the senior linebacker, number 11, Sloan Roller. No gain, 2nd and 10. Still the football at the 49. Pressure's on. Throws as he's going to be hit and incomplete.
Yeah, good job of getting rid of that football.
Great pressure again
by number 55,
in the back there for the Verdigris Cardinals. Number 55, Kyle Pickens, a senior 6 foot, 220-pound defensive lineman. Alex Hess, the outside linebacker, number 5, right beside him there, looking over for a defensive call. This is 3rd and 10, Indians. Jailbreak. Noisewater has no choice to get rid of it. He had 3 red jersey Cardinals flowing in there.
Bringing up 4th down.
Now bring up 4th down.
Yeah, pressure everywhere that time. Look at that.
Ty Moore, number 8, was in there coming in. He's got his buddies coming with him too. Wow.
Looked like he wanted a little draw play there, a little screen, I'm sorry. But boy, so much pressure, he had to get rid of it.
Jeremiah Noisewater.
For the Cardinals, number 2,
Got to be a little frustrated there. He just had no time at all. Uriah Flynn standing inside his 4-yard line to punt. Ball rolls back upfield. Still will kill it at the 30-yard line.
Cardinals take over.
So Verdigris take over with 5:39 left to play in this first half. The first half dominated by
Got a flag on the play.
the Cardinals 36-7. Once again, a flag is on the field, though. Roughing the punter is the call. That's against Verdigris. Let's see, is it going to be enough yardage for a first down, though? Officials are talking over here, see when they're going to mark this off. Running into or roughing the kicker, that makes a big difference.
Another look right here. Boy, I didn't see anything. He didn't go down. Maybe that wasn't the penalty.
Let's see if he gives an explanation here. Yeah, I know Travis East wants one too. He's
look here. We got great camera work right here, and I don't see anything.
Again, that was Uriah Flynn, the punter, and well, whatever, it gives Stillwell a first down. Indians need a break. A little mercy rule here.
Yes.
Good for them. Hayden Jones now in the secondary as they get prepared to throw there, and it is intercepted. Inside the 25, 30, 35 at the 40. Crossing midfield, down the sideline.
Kelson Marshall for
all the way to the touchdown. Oh my gosh.
Kelson Marshall right there, and that's bouncing back. And you just see the athleticism and the playmakers that this Verdigris team has. That young man to be able to take it back to the house to 5'9" junior. Take another look right here. Ball is deflected. He's able to catch it. Now watch him turn on the wheels. Look like he's going to be caught right here by number 35.
Yeah, it was intended for Jared Bruner, 35 there.
Yes.
He chased him down the field.
Walks away from him. Boy, outstanding camera work again. Look at Roller right there.
By Sloan Roller, number 11. Put a man on his back there and cleared the way for the final few yards there.
Give him a hand.
That still was Jeremiah Noisewater. Now back to his feet. Of course, that's their quarterback. He took a big shot there from Sloan Roller. Let's watch again on the interception. on a deflected pass. Kalen Marshall, number 1. Now watch Roller come over here, and bam, right there. Ooh.
Big hit.
Wow. That was Jarrett Bruner chasing him into the end zone there, but touchdown for number 1 right there. That is Kalen Marshall, 5'9", 155-pound junior.
Different angle.
Now watch
right
his
here.
angle here.
Watch Roller come. Bam.
Oh. Yeah.
Man, big collision right there.
Again, Sloan Roller is 6 foot 210 senior, while Noisewater is 5'11", 150. Whew.
A little bit of a difference there.
Man. So the extra point attempt coming with Giovanni Soto, and it is up. And it's good.
The kick is good for number 23.
And Verdigris now has extended lead to 42-7. We'll take a break here on our Ford Game of the Week on Cox as Verdigris celebrates homecoming.
Waving your banner on. We will.
Drive a new Ford F-150 today with $8,000 total savings plus $1,000 cash for first responders. Hurry into your Oklahoma Ford dealer.
Our tradition for my football team is we dress up, shirt and tie. I had a tie, but I didn't know how to tie it. Usually I would have my dad help me, but he was deployed. I'm thinking, don't worry about it. My grandma should know.
He says, can you tie a tie? And I'm like, no. But we're on our way to Chick-fil-A.
I recognize them because they came into our store so much. Miss Bertha and Mr. Terrence, I'm like, of course, I'll help them out and show them how to tie a tie.
It wasn't just the tie, it's what was in your heart.
It's my pleasure. Doing good, man. You got it.
We have the results, and we'll have in about 7 minutes.
Chris Lincoln along with Rod Thompson back here at Verdigris High School, and Verdigris Cardinals celebrate homecoming, leading 43-7 over the Stillwell Indians. They kick it off after that 78-yard interception return by Marshall. Outside the 20-yard line, picked up there. And Stillwell will take over.
25 with the
first
return.
down.
Tackled by number 88, Tyler Mitchell.
That was Bo Catron, the wide receiver linebacker. Number 25 on the return. And once again, Jeremiah Noisewater. Now a new quarterback. It's going to be Garrett Catron. He started the first 2 games of the season. Then Noisewater took that big hit. Catron comes in now. Hands off, has some money movement across the 30 to 35-yard line. Nice run there by Adam Phillips, the sophomore, number 24. So they've gone back to their starting quarterback for the first 2 games. I don't know if it's that part of that hit or just the fact that they only have 7 points so far tonight. But Garrett Catron is in.
I think it had a lot to do with the hit.
Yeah. Noisewater, number 5, is he's standing next to Coach Mike Perez. Ball tipped in the air, intercepted again. And guess who? Sloan Roller. On his feet now, just knocked out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. And it's the Sloan Roller defensive show and the Toby Willis offensive show. It's all Verdigris Cardinals. What a way to celebrate homecoming.
Yes, nice play by that young man. Watch him. Great concentration. Ball is deflected. Right there all over it.
That was Alex Hess, number 5. Got his hands on it, Ron.
Yeah, good job by Hess. And Roller rolling on down.
Alex Hess, 16 tackles, 3 sacks, 1 forced fumble. Now a deflected pass led to an interception. And here it come again, the Cardinals.
How about that, Alex James? We talked about him defensively. But boy, look at him turn the corner, square those shoulders up, and run like he's on fire.
We have a Verdigris Indian down on the field.
Another look.
Down on the field there is Josh Noisewater, again the, 62. Uriah Flynn is also their punter. .62, Uriah Flynn is the injured Stillwell Indian down on the field here.
Take another look here. Coming to your screen. Boy.
And he ran into Lance Chocolat, the wide receiver, number 7, and he's still down.
Hope he's okay. I think sometimes we forget just how
so back up on his feet and going off the field now. Wish him well there. Hey, thank you for watching the Ford Game of the Week on YurView. This game will replay, by the way, this Thursday, September 26, 7 p.m. and 10:30 p.m. This will be on YurView Channel 3, the replays. You can search Ford Game of the Week on your YouTube. You can watch it anytime on YouTube on the Ford Game of the Week. But otherwise, again, the replay next Thursday, September 26th, both at 7 and 10:30. That'll be then on YurView Channel 3. So first and goal for Verdigris from the Stillwell 8-yard line. Now the whistle signals the ball ready for play. Alec James behind the quarterback. Hand off to James. Big hole up the middle, and that's an easy one. Touchdown from 8 yards out. Alex James, untouched. 5'11", 175-pounder, number 21. Runs it into the end zone. And as my old friend Coach Hutcher would say, we're about to hang half 100 on these guys. Man,
this
extra point to come.
It's getting close. This team is playing well. High-powered offense. Look right here, good blocking up front.
Look at that hole. Now that is my type of hole, man. Soto, the extra point. The kick is up. The kick is perfect. We got half 100 on the board. 50-7 now. Verdigris over Stillwell. Remember last week they beat Victory Christian 72-13. They put 66 on the board in the first half in that game at Victory Christian.
And we talked about this high-powered offense of Verdigris. So strong. When you add the athleticism, you add the size that they have, the areas where you need it. You see how this team expected to make a run in the playoffs.
Remember, Stillwell is 4A, while Verdigris is 3A too, Rod. So that's even more impressive.
Keep it up, young man. You almost got it. Little Red's right there beside you. Cheer him on, Little Red. Fair catch called by number 3, John Thompson.
Short kick taken by the up man for Stillwell. They'll have it first down. Hey, Cox now offers gig internet speeds to all residential addresses served by Cox in the Tulsa area, now serving Verdigris. Explore the possibilities when you share, stream, surf, or game with Gigablast. Gigablast on Cox and right here in Verdigris as well. First and 10 for Stillwell at the 32. Still their reserve quarterback, Garrett Caton, is in the game, incomplete on the pass. So Noisewater we saw standing by Coach Mike Perez over there, number 5, and had his helmet on, but they keep him out of the game. He took that big hit.
Yeah, you definitely want to keep that young man healthy. And we talked about it. District play right around the corner for a lot of these teams, and what coaches call the second season. Kind of a tune-up, but you definitely want him in uniform for your team. Boy.
Oh, Caton turned and handed to Phillips.
That?
As soon as he handed to Phillips.
Hit hard by number 54,
2.
Evan Rain.
Kevin Rains, the defensive end, 6'3", 255 junior.
Evan Rains making it rain.
Ooh, man, what a hit. So now it is 3rd and long again for Stillwell. 3rd and 12 for the Indians. Again, the quarterback in his second series of the game tonight, Garrett Caton, after starting quarterback Jeremiah Noisewater was hit pretty hard earlier. Handoff up the middle, it goes to Adam Phillips.
Hey, you talked about, Chris, the hospitality. Our girl, Kaylee Holland, taking care of us, you know, up here in the booth. She's taking care of us. You know, you get the great hospitality over here. Ms. Holland asked us about getting something to drink kind of hot up here, and the young lady gonna take care of us up here in the booth getting it done. You gotta love the hospitality. Shout out to our girl, Kaylee Holland, right there, getting it done for us.
Another punt coming up for Stillwell. Fair catch is going to bounce short. And now rolls just across the 50-yard line. And that's where Verdigris will take over, leading 50-7. You see here, and there's the time left in the first half of play.
Cardinals taking over.
Got the Verdigris band coming up at halftime. By the way, they've got an award-winning. This past May, Verdigris High School won its 27th Oklahoma Jazz Band 4A State Championship, fitting into the legendary 33-year career of teacher Yul Hanna. They've also won several awards for their band and concert band as well, so congratulations to the Verdigris Music Department here. And they'll be featured, of course, at our halftime coming up, our Chick-fil-A halftime, in just about 2.5 minutes. Carson Cook, number 3.
Carson Bullock.
On the carry, Carson Bullock, 75 on the stop for Stillwell. Cardinals now take a timeout with 2:27 left to play in this first half. And again, there's been a half of big plays by the Cardinal offense and defense as well. Want to thank all the help from Verdigris High School here, their principal, Randy Reisenhuber, athletic director Mike Button. Give us some notes on their program. Again, Yul Hanna with his 27th, how about that, 27th Jazz Band 4A State Championship they won earlier in May. They've also had a lot of awards for their concert band and marching band. We'll see them coming up to Chick-fil-A halftime here, so stay with us on Cox.
All right, give the Verdigris Cardinals cheerleaders a big hand.
All right, here come the Cardinals. Hayden Jones, the quarterback, from their own 48-yard line on a 1st and 10. Change quarterbacks now. That is freshman Dylan White. Dylan White, 5'11", 150-pound freshman, is in for his first series. As you look at the freshman. So we'll be seeing a lot of new players and numbers and young players for this Verdigris team as Coach Travis East gets a chance to look at some of the future for the Cardinals as well here. Dylan White, hands off. That's Reese Roller. Roller steps out of bounds just where he gets the 35-yard line. That'll move the chains again with 1:40 left to play. The clock stopped on the out of bounds. Roller's a freshman, as is the quarterback Dylan White, so a lot of young guys in here. Cardinal fans, you can see some of the future here at Verdigris High. That is, again, one of our roller weight loss advanced surgery first downs. That's another roller weight loss first down. Stay healthier in life with roller weight loss and advanced surgery. Back to pass. And, just in out of hands of Dylan White. Looking down there. Good job defensively for Stillwell.
Tyler Mitchell. Broken up by number 17.
Intended for Kyler Mitchell. And good job by number 17. Wynn Dancer Holmes has done a good job in the secondary tonight for the Indians. Incomplete pass. Be 2nd and 10. Hands up. There again is Reese Roller. Getting just a couple yards on the play there.
How about the next roller coming up, the freshman getting it done. And down here now, Chris, the wind has kind of picked up a little bit, kind of chilly. No rain coming down.
Rob Thompson now down on the sidelines, getting ready for our halftime coverage here for you. As Coach Travis East before the half has already emptied his bench, getting a lot of the young guys in here for Verdigris. On the reverse. Nice job there. Fumble. Ball's down on the ground. Let's see.
Fumble on the play.
That was Aiden James.
Recovered by the Indians.
The ball carrier, number 13. And 58 on the fumble recovery, Rob, is Artemo Vizuth, the linebacker.
Yeah, big time play. Right there by that young man to kind of stop the run here and see if they can put something on the board before the half.
Aiden James just lost the hold on the football. And Stillwell will get it back. Quarterback remains Garrett Catron. Again, he led in Indians the first 2 games of the season.
Pass incomplete.
Boy, big time play. We talked about the athleticism up front.
That's Xander Kirby, a junior linebacker there, number 9. Watch this play.
On the deflection.
How about that for a vertical leap, Ron? 6'2", 170-pounder. He had showed some hops on that one.
Yeah, he can probably get up and throw one down for you.
Big stick again. That's number 33. Reese Roller, the freshman. Also running back and also plays in the secondary as well for the Cardinals. Big hit.
Reese Roller.
Will linebacker for him. Now you see the clock running out here in the first half. 3rd and 10. And I don't know that Stillwell's very interested in snapping this one. Nope. That's going to do it. That takes us to the half.
And that's halftime.
And at the half,
Cardinals going to the halftime.
it's the Verdigris Cardinals leading Stillwell 50-7. And what a first half with big plays. And remember our Chick-fil-A halftime coming up. It's all going to start here with a man Rod Thompson down on the field, waiting to catch head coach Travis East of Verdigris as they leave the field. You get a chance to talk to him about that incredible first half. What a job Verdigris High has done. They celebrate their homecoming in style here tonight. All started today with a parade from the elementary school up to the high school. Then we had the crowning of the court, the king of football, who, by the way, has been a king on the field, too, Toby Willis, and the queen, Lauren Fisher. So now let's go down to the field. Rob Thompson, he's with the head coach of the Verdigris Cardinals, Travis East.
Thanks a lot, Chris. And Coach East, impressive first half. We talked about your team. You look at week 1 and week 2. You guys are known for putting up scores like you have right now, 50-7. What's your assessments of that first half?
You know, we started off pretty sloppy. A lot of penalties. We got to clean that up. Boys fought back, played hard. You know, I mean, we did a good job. We just got to clean some things up still.
When you clean up and you look at this team, what is the advantage you think that you have, the strength that you have to be able to put up numbers like you do?
We're pretty good up front. Our O-line and our D-line are pretty good.
All right, Coach, good luck in the second half.
Thank you.
Back up to you, Chris.
All right, thank you, Rob. This is the first of 3 straight home games, by the way, for the Cardinals. Stillwell tonight, then Cash Hall, then Benito for the next 3 weeks. Back with our Chick-fil-A halftime report. Some highlights, some scores, some stats, and, of course, the Verdigris band. So stay with us on Cox. And it's now Verdigris 50, Stillwell 7 at the half of Verdigris High School, Verdigris, Oklahoma.
The Ford Game of the Week is being brought to you by your Oklahoma Ford dealers. Visit your best in Oklahoma Ford dealers for the best deals on Ford's full line of vehicles. Ford is the best in Oklahoma. Weoki Federal Credit Union, proud sponsors of the Weoki Kick for Cash. Chick-fil-A, eat more chicken. Roller weight loss and advanced surgery. Your best you starts here. The Plaza at Town Square by McCaleb Homes. Love where you live. And by Cox, bringing us closer.
Hold on to me. Don't let me go. Your first name is free. Last name is dumb.
Drive a new Ford Expedition today with 0% financing for 72 months plus $1,000 cash for first responders. Hurry into your Oklahoma Ford dealer.
The Ford Game of the Week is the best in Oklahoma, and it's live on YurView Cox Channel 3. Allen Trumbull Stadium will be rocking Friday night. The defending 6A Division I state champion Broken Arrow Tigers will be in town to face the Jinx Trojans. OU commit Andrew Rame anchors the powerful Tiger line that will try to fend off the Trojan attack. It's Broken Arrow and Jinx Friday night live on YurView Cox Channel 3. Friday night's your best night with the Ford Game of the Week. Ford is the best in Oklahoma. You're watching Game Time on YurView. For more in-depth coverage of the top players around, recruiting updates, behind-the-scenes access, and more, check out YurView.com.
Come on in and discover the new Cox Solution Store. Experience a whole new level of in-home comfort. It's all right here at the Cox Solution Store. Discover, learn, and experience more.
We're back at Verdigris High School, Verdigris, Oklahoma. It's the Ford Game of the Week with the Verdigris Cardinals at homecoming leading the visiting Stillwell Indians 50-7. Cox Communications, the largest private telecom company in America, has launched Grand Stories. Now, Grand Stories is an initiative to bring grandparents closer to their grandkids by teaching them how to make stronger connections with the people in their lives who matter the most.
Since her grandma's been gone, we don't see that much of each other.
I want Cody to know who I am.
할머니 나 이거 언제 배워줘 그러면서 내가 손녀를 볼 때마다 핸드폰만 보고 있어요. 손녀는
Select profile picture.
How's this? Have you taken a selfie before?
No.
Oh, okay.
떨리고 마음이 떨려서 아무것도 안 돼.
I'm gonna teach you how to do the video part.
Okay.
You're gonna click on that.
Now I start.
Well, I got half of me.
Good? Yeah.
Hello, Jessica.
Hi, Cody.
Cut in.
I worked up enough nerve to ask her if she would dance with me.
오늘은 김치를 만들 겁니다.
This is my Mahjong class that I'm doing today.
I love you so much. I can't wait to talk to you and hear from you soon.
Wow. Love it.
Is that a great program or what? Broadband connectivity is the most powerful, and it creates a human connection. And Cox is helping to bridge generational communication gaps by inspiring grandparents to explore where their grandkids live on social media. For more Grand Stories, visit cox.com/Grand Stories. And we appreciate that as grandparents here. I've got 4. Ken Dollar, director, has 6. Steve Vanderbilt on the crew has 8 grandkids. Nothing like being a grandparent, I'll tell you.
Drive a new Ford F-150 today with $8,000 total savings plus $1,000 cash for first responders. Hurry into your Oklahoma Ford dealer.
Our tradition for my football team is we dress up, shirt and tie. I had a tie, but I didn't know how to tie it. Usually I would have my dad help me, but he was deployed. I'm thinking, don't worry about it. My grandma should know.
He says, can you tie a tie? And I'm like, no. But we're on our way to Chick-fil-A.
I recognize them because they came into our store so much. Miss Bertha and Mr. Terrence, I'm like, of course, I'll help them out and show them how to tie a tie.
It wasn't just the tie, it's what was in your heart.
It's my pleasure. Doing good, man. You got it.
The Ford Game of the Week is the best in Oklahoma, and it's live on YurView Cox Channel 3. Allen Trumbull Stadium will be rocking Friday night. The defending 6A Division I state champion Broken Arrow Tigers will be in town to face the Jinx Trojans. OU commit Andrew Rame anchors the powerful Tiger line that will try to fend off the Trojan attack. It's Broken Arrow and Jinx Friday night live on YurView Cox Channel 3. Friday night's your best night with the Ford Game of the Week. Ford is the best in Oklahoma. You're watching Game Time on YurView. For more in-depth coverage of the top players around, recruiting updates, behind-the-scenes access, and more, check out YurView.com.
Additional staff includes Valerie Strider.
Welcome back to the Chick-fil-A halftime show. Chris Lincoln along with Rod Thompson, our Cox crew here tonight on Verdigris High School. The very first telecast ever from Verdigris High as we celebrate Cox coming to the neighborhood of Verdigris. They're excited about that too. We're excited about watching this award-winning band. It's the Verdigris Cardinal Marching Band. Director is Dustin Brown. We mentioned they've been award-winning in their music department out here at Verdigris High School. Drum majors Olivia Sadler and Lauren Tidwell. And they've got some pyramids setting up for the performance here. See, they've got flag girls, they've got, oh my gosh, all kinds of activities here as they set up their pyramid to get ready for the halftime show. And at the half, it is the Verdigris Cardinals enjoying their homecoming with a 50-7 lead over the Stillwell Indians. At the half.
Drum major Olivia Sadler, is your band ready?
They just asked Dustin.
The Big Red Sound, you may take the field for halftime performance.
about that? Jonah Teal is 5'11", 220-pound offensive and defensive lineman on the trumpet for the Verdigris Cardinal Marching Band. We'll have more from halftime, the Chick-fil-A halftime here at Verdigris High School. By the way, they just bought us some nice hot Chick-fil-A sandwiches. 50-7 Verdigris over Stillwell.
Big disgrace, waving your banner on. We will
Drive a new Ford F-150 today with $8,000 total savings plus $1,000 cash for first responders. Hurry into your Oklahoma Ford dealer.
Our tradition for my football team is we dress up, shirt and tie. I had a tie, but I didn't know how to tie it. Usually I would have my dad help me, but he was deployed. I'm thinking, don't worry about it. My grandma should know.
He says, can you tie a tie? And I'm like, no. But we're on our way to Chick-fil-A.
I recognize them because they came into our store so much. Miss Bertha and Mr. Terrence, I'm like, of course, I'll help them out and show them how to tie a tie.
It wasn't just the tie, it's what was in your heart.
It's my pleasure. Doing good, man. You got it.
The Ford Game of the Week is the best in Oklahoma, and it's live on YurView Cox Channel 3. Allen Trumbull Stadium will be rocking Friday night. The defending 6A Division I state champion Broken Arrow Tigers will be in town to face the Jinx Trojans. OU commit Andrew Rame anchors the powerful Tiger line that will try to fend off the Trojan attack. It's Broken Arrow and Jinx Friday night live on YurView Cox Channel 3. Friday night's your best night with the Ford Game of the Week. Ford is the best in Oklahoma.
On YurView and at YurView.com.
And the Verdigris Big Red Sound Band, the Cardinal Marching Band, is off the field now at halftime after a nice halftime show. And they're celebrating here at Verdigris, Oklahoma, as their Cardinals lead visiting Stillwell Indians 50-7 at the half after a 36-point second quarter by Verdigris. We'll check some of the highlights for you here. And it was big plays. Hayden Jones, there's junior quarterback. And there is the guy who's been making big plays all night, Toby Willis. That was the first touchdown of the night, 79 yards. 8:49 left the first quarter. Then back came the Stillwell Indians on the legs of their outstanding quarterback, Jeremiah Noisewater. As Noisewater found a hole and went 62 yards for a touchdown there. They actually took the lead at 7-6 as Verdigris missed the two-point conversion to start theirs. Backing in, though, it comes, and there you see wide open. Nobody around. Brock fielded there on a touchdown pass again from Hayden Jones. Once again, Hayden Jones launches a high one, and there again is the king of the night, scoring his second touchdown, Toby Willis. That one from 38 yards out. And a heck of a run here. Tough running there. Number 10, making a couple of hits. Caden Parnell made a guy miss, and into the end zone there on a short run. Hayden Jones now looking deep once again, and there again, wide open, nobody around. Toby Willis. We mentioned Toby started the night being crowned the football king, and has added all kinds of scoring highlights. And now an interception here. This is going to go all the way back for the touchdown. That is Kalon Marshall, their junior defensive back, and he returns it all the way for the touchdown. And then a big hole for Alex James. He runs it in to keep adding up on that scoreboard here. And I'll take a look at some of the halftime statistics. The big one there you see in the second quarter, Verdigris blew a 14-7 game wide open, outscoring Stillwell 36-0. As you'd expect, the statistics pretty lopsided too. Actually, the Indians did a good job on the ground, 110, only 2-yard difference from the Cardinals. But passing yards, what a difference. Hayden Jones, 259 yards, the junior quarterback, passing tonight with first downs, 15-8 turnovers. You see 8 turnovers, 57 points in this first half. So extra job by Shane Moran, I'll tell you, heck of a job there. All right, we're going to go down on the field now, and again, once again, Rod Thompson with the guest.
Thanks a lot, Chris. Joining now, Coach Perez. Coach, your team down right now. You started off pretty strong, playing well. What did you tell your team at halftime?
It's real simple, just like the keys to the game. We've got to execute. We've got to play hard, limit turnovers, which I think we're kind of winning that battle just a little bit, but it's all about execution and want to, and that's kind of where we're lacking right now.
What adjustments you look to make defensively?
Defensively, we just got to tackle. We're in a position to make the play now. We just got to make it, maybe try to get a few more hats around the football, get them a little pressure in 3rd and long, 2nd and long. But right now it's just make a play.
All right, Coach, good luck in the second half.
Thank you, guys.
All right, back over to you, Chris.
Coach Mike Perez, Stillwell Indians, his team down 50-7 as we get ready to start the second half. Come back with us to Verdigris High School as we celebrate Homecoming 2019 on Cox YurView.
Well, it's Saturday night and I just got paid. My heart say go, go. Have time cause Saturday night. Now I'm feeling fine. I'm gonna rock it up. I'm gonna rip it up. I'm gonna shake it up. Gonna ball it up. I'm gonna rock it up. And ball tonight.
Drive the new Ford Ranger today with 0% financing for 60 months plus $2,000 total savings. Hurry into your Oklahoma Ford dealer.
Our tradition for my football team is we dress up, shirt and tie. I had a tie, but I didn't know how to tie it. Usually I would have my dad help me, but he was deployed. I'm thinking, don't worry about it. My grandma should know.
He says, can you tie a tie? And I'm like, no. But we're on our way to Chick-fil-A.
I recognize them because they came into our store so much. Miss Bertha and Mr. Terrence, of course, I'll help them out and show them how to tie a tie.
It wasn't just the tie, it's what was in your heart.
It's my pleasure. Doing good, man. You got it.
Game of the Week is the best in Oklahoma, and it's live on YurView Cox Channel 3. Allen Trumbull Stadium will be rocking Friday night. The defending 6A Division I state champion Broken Arrow Tigers will be in town to face the Jinx Trojans. OU commit Andrew Rame anchors the powerful Tiger line that will try to fend off the Trojan attack. It's Broken Arrow and Jinx Friday night live on YurView Cox Channel 3. Friday night's your best night with the Ford Game of the Week. Ford is the best in Oklahoma. You're watching Game Time on YurView. For more in-depth coverage of the top players around, recruiting updates, behind-the-scenes access, and more, check out YurView.com.
Both teams back on the field warming up for the second half. In the home red, that's the Verdigris Cardinals with a 50-7 lead over the Stillwell Indians. By the way, Verdigris Public Schools established in 1908. A long tradition of academic excellence, successful athletic programs. We celebrate homecoming here today, 2019. Currently, Verdigris Public School, the enrollment of just under 1,400 kids. See some of the activity here, the big homecoming parade, some of the floats they had lined up after the parade this afternoon. Many bondages have been passed here in Verdigris since the original 97 bond. Currently under construction, a 53,000-foot activity center. Seats 2,000, contains 2 gyms, 3 courts of bleachers retracted, a stage, weight room, training room. Meetings will be open in January. And there is our king, Toby Willis, and the queen tonight, the crown, Lauren Fisher. Both are seniors. And Toby Willis took his crown off, but he could have left it on. It was the first half he had with 3 big, long scoring plays, 2-point conversions as well. But there's the homecoming court here at Verdigris High School. Nothing like high school homecoming. Three receptions, 187 yards receiving for Toby Willis. Number 2, with all that coming from Hayden Jones. Number 12, there is Toby Willis. What a first half he has had here. State championships here at Verdigris. We mentioned that jazz band with 26. Their girls soccer program has 7 state titles. Baseball with 6. Boys basketball 2, and their boys soccer with 1. We've had a runner-up too in football as well as some of the other sports. And Verdigris, well-rounded academically and athletically. And I also want to recognize Stillwell. We know them as the county seat, of course, of Adair County. famous, as we all know, the strawberry capital of Oklahoma. And I can tell you, back in the 70s and 80s, I was proud to ride the Stillwell Strawberry Festival Parade, one of the great events in Green Country. The state legislature and the governor made it officially the strawberry capital of Oklahoma in 1949. This year was held May 9th and 11th, featured a pro rodeo, 5K run, arts and crafts show, and best of all, the great Stillwell free strawberries and ice cream. By the way, mark it down, the 2020 Strawberry Festival in Stillwell. The dates are May 8th and 9th. Stillwell serving as the gateway to Lake 10 Killer. Ask about some of their most famous athletes. A guy I remember in the 70s when I was covering the Sooners with Coach Barry Switzer. Sammy Claflin, football lineman for Stillwell in 1974, played offensive tackle for the Sooners on their back-to-back national championship teams of 74 and 75. And Sammy went on to play in the NFL, drafted in the second round of the San Diego Chargers, 80 to 87. This Cherokee native inducted into the National Indian Athletic Hall of Fame in 1994. Sammy Claflin, one of the outstanding athletes from Stillwell High. Next Friday, don't want to miss it, the Ford Game of the Week will be in Jinx as the defending 6A champion Broken Arrow Tigers come to Allen Trimble Stadium to take on the Jinx Trojans. Both teams coming off bye weeks, both teams also coming off losses. Game time is 7:30, Broken Arrow Jinx. It's the Ford Game of the Week next Friday night right here on YurView. It'll be on Channel 3, so don't miss it.
Also, Youth Night.
As you mentioned, Verdigris won the toss to start the game. They deferred to the second half, so they will receive the ball first. And mercifully, referee Mark McClendon has announced that this will be a running clock in the second half with a 50-7 lead for Verdigris. We'll keep that clock going here. Stillwell kicking it off. Short kick, bounces out of bounds. No, I guess he got it in time, so it'll be Verdigris football.
Recovered by number 9, Xander Kirby.
At the 35-yard line. Get your rosters ready, Rod. There's going to be a lot of new faces in there. That was number 9, by the way, Xander Kirby, their junior linebacker, who made the recovery on that. And once again, the quarterback is their backup freshman, Dylan White, number 6. White hands off, that's number 44. Michael Stump, he is a sophomore running back, 5'9", 170.
Number 44, Michael Stump.
Mike Stump, the sophomore, 5'10".
Short game.
Big fella. A lot of these young people.
See the hospitality here at Verdigris?
Oh,
look at this. You got a Chick-fil-A sandwich.
Hey, we're coming back.
Chips.
We're coming back.
Have to. Thank
Next
you,
week?
Verdigris.
Next week?
That'd be great.
Let's see what we can do.
They got 3 straight home games. So.
I know. I mean, we're coming back.
White.
Back.
Oh, what a catch. Look at that. Stretching out and pulling it down is Aiden James, the 5'9", 145-pound senior, number 13, on a pass from Dylan White. First down for the Cardinals. What a play.
How about Aiden James? Reach out and catch it, young man.
Look at that.
Reach out and touch. Come down.
And then keep control of the football all the way, too. Here it is again.
Outstanding play. Look at him stretch out. How about the camera work?
Man, great job,
guys. In the truck getting it done. They need to film me eating this sandwich. Make that look good, too.
No gain on that play. The Stillwell defense comes up. I tell you, heck of a job with the replay fellow down there in the truck.
How about that, man?
Magic.
Getting it done, giving us both angles.
Number 12, Garrett Zone, and also number 15.
You're getting it done. Kent Dahl directing traffic down there.
After 24-yard pass play from White. They're now set up 2nd and 10 at the Stillwell 40-yard line. Pass complete. Breaking one tackle. We got to take another. Stillwell guy down for right about 10 yards. Nice job at number 88. That's Tyler Mitchell. He's a freshman. 6'1", 140 pounds. Looks bigger than that. Tight wides at least. Nice reception.
Tell you what, some good young players. Take another look. Watch the freshman. Yards after the catch, he's just going to take him with him. Take him on a ride here. And, boy, I tell you what. The young players for Verdigris. Verdigris looks like they're in good shape for years to come.
That's Stillwell's Win Dancer Holmes, who've called his name a lot. Their outstanding junior defensive back made the tackle on the play. This is 3rd down and 3. And stumbling and falling forward for a short gain there.
Number 44, Michael Stump on the
That
run.
again is 44, Michael Stump.
Picked up by number 58.
That's going to set up a 4th down, 4th and 4. Again, the officials have announced, both coaches have agreed, this is a running clock for the second half. As you see the score there. 36-point second quarter.
How about that?
Well,
I tell you, they can put points on the board in a hurry. Be interesting to see, be watching closely them come playoff time. They're a tough matchup.
White's pass is incomplete.
Pass incomplete.
On a 4th down, so Stillwell puts their offense back on the field. Be interested to see who comes out at quarterback. Probably be their starter, Jeremiah Nosewater, or their backup, Garrett Catron, after Nosewater took a big hit in that first half. Jeremiah's back. Jeremiah Noisewater, number 5, their 5'11", 150-pound junior. Missed the first couple of games, just rejoined him there. He had 193 yards rushing in that first half. 103 yards rushing in the first half and a touchdown. Yeah, he was their offense.
Yeah, he definitely has some big play capability. I'm looking for some more consistency, but look for them to try to get it together for district play.
Noisewater throws quickly over the middle. Incomplete, but flags are all over the place there. Defensively, Verdigris, number 6, Dylan White was one of the guys in there. And in there a little too soon. Flag is thrown. Now they signal to stop the clock here.
Just a reminder, they will be replaying this game Thursday, September 26th at 7 p.m. and at 10:30 p.m.
And the officials getting ready to mark off the pass interference penalty against Verdigris. That will be a first down for the Stillwell Indians. They go up near midfield, Stillwell at their own 49-yard line.
How about that? The double grab. Man.
Noisewater, number 5, with number 24, Adam Phillips, a sophomore running back, in the backfield with him. This time he has 3 receivers out to the right side and 1 to the left side. Looking over the sideline to get a play from Coach Mike Perez and his staff. Checks the wristband. 4 seconds, clock running, left of the clock, gets it off with 3 seconds. Quick throw and in and out of the hands, incomplete.
Pass incomplete, broken up by number 6, Dylan White.
That was Dylan White who broke it up there.
Yeah, good coverage right there by White. Not to get pass interference right there. Does a good job of covering.
White's going to keep it himself. Boy, he has some quick.
Man, how fast is he?
Thrown out of bounds.
How about our man again, Michael Stump, the sophomore, coming up and delivering the heat. Take another look and listen to it. Just listen right here. Oh, hey, hello.
Man.
Hello.
I tell you, Noisewater taking some shots like that earlier tonight to put him out of the game. And he's a tough kid. Junior, 5'11", 150-pounder. Run good for a first down, and the Indians now into Verdigris territory at the Cardinal 41. Quick pop pass over the middle, a little too high, incomplete. Tended out there for number 17, Wind Dancer Holmes. Second down and 10.
Second down for the Indians.
I recognize from Stillwell High School, the principal, Matthew Brunk, athletic director Ron Littlejohn, his head football coach Mike Perez. Trying to get away was Noisewater, then threw it up and quickly knocked away.
And knocked down by
number 75, Bryce Leamy, the senior, 5'10", knocked it away. Watch 75 come in on this one.
Oh, man. Look at him. Big fella knocking it away.
Yes, good technique coached out here, you know. Can't get to the quarterback, get those big long arms up there in hands. 3rd and 10 now. Indians need to get to the 31-yard line at Verdigris for a first down here. Pressure's on. He has no chance. He's getting wrapped up, and down he goes. Wow.
Quarterback sack by number 10, Caden Parnell.
Caden Parnell, number 10, was the guy in there first.
There goes that man again, the freshman.
Watch this rush.
Look at him. Holds on, and help is on the way. A lot of freshmen.
Man.
Getting a lot of minutes right now, varsity time for this Verdigris team.
So time for Stillwell to punt again. Uriah Flynn, who was hurt earlier, came in, kicked it away. And Verdigris will take over the football inside their own 30-yard line. When we come back here, 3:20, clock running. It's Verdigris 50, Stillwell 7. You're watching the Ford Game of the Week on Cox.
Big disgrace, waving your banner on. We will.
Drive a new Ford F-150 today with $8,000 total savings plus $1,000 cash for first responders. Hurry into your Oklahoma Ford dealer.
Our tradition for my football team is we dress up, shirt and tie. I had a tie, but I didn't know how to tie it. Usually I would have my dad help me, but he was deployed. And I'm thinking, don't worry about it. My grandma should know.
He says, can you tie a tie? And I'm like, no. But we're on our way to Chick-fil-A.
I recognize them because they came into our store so much. Miss Bertha and Mr. Terrence, I'm like, of course, I'll help them out and show them how to tie a tie.
It wasn't just the tie, it's what was in your heart.
It's my pleasure. Doing good, man. You got it.
Chris Think along with Rod Thompson and our Cox crew here. Verdigris first time on Cox, the high school football program. And they've been showing off tonight. Their homecoming. They lead the Stillwell Indians there in their road white uniforms. It's Verdigris 50, Stillwell 7. And it will be 1st and 10. Cardinals at their 28-yard line. Or excuse me, the 20-yard line. Short gain on the play there.
Number 24.
That was number
Drake Marvego on the carry. Marvegio.
24 with the carry there. You see the replay. Fish Marvegio. He's another freshman. 5'8", 145 pounds. If we pause a bit, it's because we're scrambling for numbers up here,
yes,
folks.
Yes, exactly right.
He's gone deep into the roster here, and our spotting boards are useless right now. Got 2, 2nd and 8. Verdigris at their 30-yard line. That's their freshman quarterback, Dylan White, number 6. Hands off and pulled down was Jax Ryan, another freshman running back, 5'10", 150.
Everybody's a freshman out there hooking it up.
Yeah, defensively for Stillwell, Artemio Vucic, number 58, spins him down, throws him around there.
It's a nice tackle by that young man.
Loss of 2, 3rd and 12. We're already running down under 2 minutes left, as you see, in the running clock of the 3rd quarter. White, handoff. Short of the first down, it'll be time to punt it away.
Marvegio again.
The ball carrier, Verdigris. Grash Marvegio, number 24, 5'8", 145-pound freshman, getting some action here in this 3rd quarter with his hometown Verdigris Cardinals leading Stillwell 50-7.
Punt for the Cardinals, number 4, Jack Ryan.
New punter, Jack Ryan, kicks it away. Taken inside the 40-yard line. Who else would it be, of course? But Jeremiah Noisewater making some nice moves and runs it all the way down inside the 30-yard line. He does it all for these Indians.
Boy, he can make it, make you miss.
Number 88, Tyler Mitchell.
All right, Stillwell has the football. We'll come back. It'll be 4th quarter time here with Verdigris leading 50-7 in homecoming.
The Ford Game of the Week is the best in Oklahoma, and it's live on YurView Cox Channel 3. Allen Tremble Stadium will be rocking Friday night. The defending 6A Division I state champion Broken Arrow Tigers will be in town to face the Jinx Trojans. OU commit Andrew Rame anchors the powerful Tiger line that will try to fend off the Trojan attack. It's Broken Arrow and Jinx Friday night live on YurView Cox Channel 3. Friday night's your best night with the Ford Game of the Week. Ford is the best in Oklahoma.
Cox YurView welcomes you back. Call the microphone down here. Cox YurView welcomes you back to Verdigris, where the Verdigris Cardinals lead the Stillwell Indians 50-7 here as time running down in this third quarter. A lot of new players in the game for both teams now, as you can imagine.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Miscommunication right there.
Yeah. Poor Jeremiah Noisewater, one of the few that's still there as starters, and he got hammered right there. My gosh.
Quarterback sack.
34.
By number 34, Luke Zafaris.
Luke Zafaris, freshman linebacker, 5'10", 175, makes the tackle. That ends the third quarter of play. Just 12 minutes left to go in this one. Homecoming, it's a happy one for Verdigris. They lead visiting Stillwell 50-7. We'll come back with some famous Verdigris athletes next.
Hold on to me, don't let me go. Your first name is free, last name is dumb.
Drive a new Ford Expedition today with 0% financing for 72 months plus $1,000 cash for first responders. Hurry into your Oklahoma Ford dealer.
Our tradition for my football team is we dress up, shirt and tie. I had a tie, but I didn't know how to tie it. Usually I would have my dad help me, but he was deployed. And I'm thinking, don't worry about it. My grandma should know.
He says, can you tie a tie? And I'm like, no. But we're on our way to Chick-fil-A.
I recognize them because they came into our store so much. Miss Bertha and Mr. Terrence, I'm like, of course, I'll help them out and show them how to tie a tie.
It wasn't just the tie, it's what was in your heart.
It's my pleasure. Doing good, man. You got it.
The Ford Game of the Week is the best in Oklahoma, and it's live on YurView Cox Channel 3. Allen Tremble Stadium will be rocking Friday night. The defending 6A Division I state champion Broken Arrow Tigers will be in town to face the Jinx Trojans. OU commit Andrew Rame anchors the powerful Tiger line that will try to fend off the Trojan attack. It's Broken Arrow and Jinx Friday night live on YurView Cox Channel 3. Friday night's your best night with the Ford Game of the Week. Ford is the best in Oklahoma.
Happy homecoming. Verdigris High School fans are out to celebrate. Their team leading 50-7 here as we start the fourth quarter. Still with the football at the 33-yard line of Verdigris. Keep it in the middle there. At 24, the sophomore running back Adam Phillips.
24 with the carry. Adam Phillips brought down by number 59. Jimmy Weiler and number 52, Mason Young.
Jimmy Weiler, 59, along with Mason Young, 52, made the tackle on the play. It's now going to be third down and 10 for the Indians at the Verdigris 30-yard line. Noisewater on the run, being chased, hit as he throws. Incomplete. Oh, man, he got hammered. Woo.
A lot of pressure.
He's taking some tough ones.
Michael Stump, 44.
And number 44, Michael Stump. And number
Watch
34,
Michael Stump, 44. Oh, form tackle.
Your pockets or your purse. You may
Take
have
another
lost
look
your
here.
keys.
Great camera work. Boom.
I have a set of 4 keys here in the press box.
So it'll be fourth down and 10. The Stillwell Indians as Jeremiah Noisewater checks his play cuff there. Back to pass, rushes on, throws over the middle, and in the hands, incomplete.
Pass incomplete.
Intended there for the split in. Jared Boone, number 35, little tall and incomplete. And Verdigris will take over the football on downs now. Clock continues to run, as you see, but they're running clock for the second half. Meanwhile, Jeremiah Neusewater stays in because he's got some defense to play now as well as the strong safety. This guy does it all for the Stillwell Indians and been a courageous young man tonight.
Yes, he has taken a lot of big hits out there and keeps coming, playing both sides of the ball.
That's Verdigris backup quarterback, freshman Dylan White. Short gain up the middle. That again is another freshman, Reese Roller. Mentioned with the Verdigris star athletes in the past. I want to have Rob talk about this some as well. Steve Gage, of course, won a Super Bowl championship with the Washington Redskins. Former Cardinal in the early 1980s, played at the University of Tulsa, quarterback. And with the NFL, the Washington Redskins, quarterback and safety, won Super Bowl 22 in 1988. Zach Lloyd, professional soccer player, defender, midfielder for FC Dallas.
He's an exciting player, he was.
We really need to get Rod's comments on. We come back, the most famous athlete Verdigris ever produced. Incomplete pass. The third down. I'm talking, of course, about Rodney Clark.
Yeah, he could
How
shoot
about
it
him,
just
huh?
a little bit. Outstanding player, that young man, you know, 3,700 points.
Scoring champion of Oklahoma.
Yes.
Remember that great battle? Him and Keaton Page from Pawnee.
It was unbelievable.
2008? Yeah, 2008, yeah.
2008, back then.
He helped Verdigris go to their first state basketball championship, won the 3A gold ball in 2008. You got to give him some of these points. It's unbelievable here. Incomplete pass. That was the Dylan White. Tended out there for number 31, Rushton Williams, another freshman, 5'10", 145-pounder. He was scoring unbelievable.
Yeah, went to Arkansas, and then Arkansas had a great career at Butler and NCAA tournaments, playing professionally now overseas. Done a tremendous job, but great. I didn't know a lot of these other guys, but when you talk about Rodney Clark, great kid, great guy.
Yep, good family.
Kid, yep.
He scored 40 points in 34 games, 50 points in 7 games, and twice scored 60 points in a game in high school.
And I don't care what level you are, you got to be able to shoot the basketball and be able to play, and that he could do. Tireless worker. And definitely fun to watch him play.
Dax Ryan punts it away. And to be
down by number 88.
Touchdown by number 88, Tyler Mitchell. As the Stillwell offense comes back on the field, 7:44 left in the football game. It's all Verdigris.
Drive a new Ford F-150 today with $8,000 total savings plus $1,000 cash for first responders. Hurry into your Oklahoma Ford dealer.
Hey, Contour TV is not the cable TV you remember. Live TV, streaming, and a voice remote that finds shows fast. All in one place. Plus, Contour is the best source for sports. Well, I'll tell you it is. Find out what's on up-to-the-minute sports scores and stats. Becky loves hearing me going ESPN, ESPN2, NFL Network, Fox, and Cox always. For high school football, the Ford Game of the Week. Right here we're celebrating with homecoming with Verdigris leading 50-7 as the Stillwell Indians are back on the offense. And still, Jeremiah is out there and still running with the football. My gosh.
Nice.
Wow.
Piece of running right there by that young man.
Ball carrier, number 17, Wind Dancer Holmes.
Number 17, that is Wind Dancer Holmes. Took the handoff, the pitch rather, from Neusewater. And look at this, nice job.
Yeah, good blocking up front. So switching hands, handling the football.
Junior 5'10", 145.
23 yards on that run.
Nice blocks downfield. And Jared Boone, the wide receiver, helped throw one of them back there. First down, the 39-yard line. Neusewater keeps it himself. Inside the 30, the 20, he's going to score. And he deserves to. Jeremiah Noisewater goes 39 yards for the touchdown.
Number 5,
You see how fast he is. His wheels, he put it on.
Stillwell, touchdown.
He scored the first touchdown of the night for Stillwell. That came at 4:58 of the first quarter on a 62-yard run. Now he goes 39 yards for the Indians' second touchdown of the evening. Watch again.
Yeah, take another look right here. Just going to ride it in. And hey, I'm going to do it myself. Turn on the wheels. Look like everyone is standing still. He's able to punch it in and get in again.
2-point conversion is good.
And they get the 2-point. Let me guess who. Jeremiah Noisewater gets the 2-point conversion as well. And now it's Verdigris 50, and the Stillwell Indians are still fighting here, folks. 15. Back with more from Verdigris High.
Big disgrace, waving your banner all over. We will.
Drive a new Ford F-150 today with $8,000 total savings plus $1,000 cash for first responders. Hurry into your Oklahoma Ford dealer.
The Ford Game of the Week is the best in Oklahoma, and it's live on YurView Cox Channel 3. Allen Trumbull Stadium will be rocking Friday night. The defending 6A Division I state champion Broken Arrow Tigers will be in town to face the Jinx Trojans. OU commit Andrew Rame anchors the powerful Tiger line that will try to fend off the Trojan attack. It's Broken Arrow and Jinx Friday night live on YurView Cox Channel 3. Friday night's your best night with the Ford Game of the Week. Ford is the best in Oklahoma.
Well, to remind you, next Friday, Cox Channel 3, YurView will be at Allen Trumbull Stadium for the matchup between the Jinx Trojans and the defending state champion Broken Arrow Tigers. You don't want to miss it. 7:30 kickoff from Allen Trumbull Stadium. Broken Arrow and Jinx on YurView Channel 3. That's next Friday night at 7:30. Next Friday night, by the way, Stillwell Indians. They'll be in district play at Fort Gibson. And the Cardinals will be back here. They'll be hosting Cassia Hall. Still trying with onside kick activity, but
that should be a good matchup. Cassia Hall
recovered there.
Playing good football right now.
Nicely done by number 78. That is Gage Kundisek, a freshman, 5'9", 210 pounds. I don't know if you noticed we had a guy in uniform, number 68, one of the freshman offensive and defensive linemen, Jonah Teal, was out playing trumpet, the marching band at halftime. How's that for some activity, huh?
That getting it done.
I tell you, you get so much respect for these band members. Man,
no. They put so much time in, up early.
Unbelievable.
I mean,
they put more hours in than the football team does.
You're exactly right.
Knocked away, incomplete.
Pass incomplete. Nearly picked off by number 7.
Almost.
That was that chunk.
Look at him. There he is. Oh, he letting them know.
How happy is he, huh?
Look at him. How about the camera that got to catch that? There he is, putting in that work.
See, you're talking about, I mean, besides football practice, he's got to go to band practice, too.
Yes, got to get it.
Jonah Teal, number 68. And he's in the center right there. Get this play going. Up the middle it goes. Not much there.
Hats off to that young man, putting that work in. A lot of discipline.
Oh, how impressive is that?
Number 44, Michael Stump on the carry. Brings up a third down for the Cardinals.
Clock running, 3:45 left in this one with Verdigris. The Cardinals leading Stillwell 50-15. Once again, the freshman quarterback, Dylan White, throws long and just off the fingertips, incomplete.
So close.
And upset with it there and thought he should have had that one. A big effort, though, by number 88, freshman Tyler Mitchell. Watch it again here.
Yeah. Good tips.
All right, Rod's on the move again, right, buddy? Post-game stuff. All right, guy. Good job, Rod. Been fun working with you, my friend. Good stuff. Enjoyed it, buddy.
Always like being
hey,
with a legend,
how's that boy of yours? How's Bryce doing?
He's doing pretty good. He's almost as good as his daddy. If you keep working, he's getting there. But
senior Booker T. Okay, where's he going to college? Announce it now?
We don't know. He's going to go to one of them. He's going somewhere. He can't stay in my house.
Yeah. There are a lot of teams that want him to come for sure.
Yeah, he's done a good job. He's working hard.
Yeah, that's great. Good kid.
Teammates and great coaches, and so he's done a good job. So it'll be interesting to see. It'll be fun.
Punter Jax Ryan had to do some scrambling there on that high, had the snap, and he pulled it down, but had nowhere to go with it. Great pressure from Stillwell. He runs around the back here and finally just throws it upfield and in the sort of semi-general direction of number 44 there, Michael Stump. Incomplete, so that's going to mean it'll be back to the line of scrimmage, and the Indians will take over. That's still Jeremiah Noisewater in there at quarterback. Running back 24, Adam Phillips. We're under minute 45 right now. Let's wait for the snap on 2nd and 10. Noisewater keeps it himself. Nice movement to 40, 35. Here he goes, 20, 10, and they're not going to get him. 44-yard touchdown run by Jeremiah Noisewater. I don't know if you can lose the game 50-21 or 22 or 23, whatever it is, but still be the most valuable player, but he certainly has been for his Stillwell Indians. Very impressive performance by this nice young man, 5'11", 150-pound junior, Jeremiah Noisewater. You folks at Stillwell will be very proud of these Indians have kept fighting here for sure. Again, they start district play at Fort Gibson, then come home to take on Sallisaw on the 4th of October. There's another easy run in for the 2-point conversion by Jeremiah Noisewater.
The 2-point conversion.
So Noisewater wraps up the scoring as he began the scoring for the Stillwell Indians and gets a 2-point conversion. Here's that 44-yard touchdown run a moment ago. He has got some fine moves, great speed, and some toughness. You see right there as he put a hit going into the end zone on Tyler Mitchell, the freshman defensive back, number 88. Watch him take this pop here at the goal line. And lower the shoulder, and wham, down he goes. Heck of a job. Clock is stopped right now while we have a change of possession. We'll have the kickoff in a moment with 49 seconds left to play in this one. Hope you've enjoyed our first visit ever to Verdigris High School. One of the new Cox communities just cabled up here, and these folks are excited to try all the great inventions of Cox. The contours, certainly, they're going to enjoy that. All the high-speed internet. Some great opportunities to take advantage of here. And we're glad to be here, too. You can rewatch this game next Thursday, September 26th, excuse me. That'll be on Cox Channel 3, Cox 3, for the replay of this historic game from Verdigris High School. And again, the replay Thursday, September 26th, 7 p.m. and 10:30 p.m. That'll be on YurView Channel 3. And you can also search Ford Game of the Week on YouTube. You can watch it at any time. See you folks in Stillwell and Verdigris on this historic night. Watch your young men who played so hard tonight. YurView.com is the address there to get you to it and all the action there. And the official has stopped the clock, and it's a timeout called by Verdigris High School here. They're taking a timeout. I want to again thank both head coaches, Travis East of the Verdigris Cardinals and Mike Perez, the Stillwell Indians. Wishing the best for the rest of the season. As they told you, for Verdigris, this is the first of 3 straight home games. They have Cassia Hall coming in on the 27th, then Veneta on October 4th. And for the Stillwell Indians, they start district opener is at Fort Gibson. And then they'll be Sallisaw coming to Stillwell. That'll be coming up on October the 4th. Okay, this week on YurView's High School Football Recruiting Podcast, Over the Middle. It's a college football matchup of the season coming up tomorrow night. Number 7 Notre Dame and number 3 Georgia. Also a breakdown of the 5-star USC commitment, Bryce Young. All that and more on this week's episode of Over the Middle Podcast.
Pass complete by number 6, Dylan White. To number 88.
Dylan White with a long pass down the field and a heck of a run all the way down inside the 5-yard line by Tyler Mitchell. But that's going to do it. The clock is going to run out, and the game is over. It's official. 50-23, the final. And if you want to give some credit to Stillwell and their coach Mike Perez, they shut out Verdigris in the second half. How about that? They trailed 50-7 though at halftime after a 36-point explosion in the second quarter. They gave Verdigris the 57 halftime lead, and Stillwell came back and scored all the points in the second half. The final 50-23. And the teams line up in midfield to do the traditional handshake at the end of the game. Show some good sportsmanship on both sides. I want to be sure to thank and recognize, I don't know how he did it. Shane Moran is incredible. He was down, Sean Moran was down below the desk here, trying to keep stats and stuff. Did an amazing job. We had, what, 57 points in the first half, and how many turnovers, Sean? And 8 turnovers just in the first half. So what a happy homecoming it's been for the Verdigris Cardinals. And we'll go down to the field with, again, our man Rob, and he has the head football coach of the victorious Verdigris Cardinals with him, Travis East.
Thanks a lot, Coach. Coach East, tremendous win for your team to get the win like you did. Talk about your team's performance tonight.
Hey, you know, we executed in a lot of facets. Still got to clean up the penalties, clean up a few errors, but, you know, we executed the way we wanted to execute.
Saw a lot of young players. You have all the young players that really step up and play well. Look like the cupboard is definitely full in the future. Talk about some of those young guys and them stepping up and being able to make plays.
Hey, we had young guys that whole second half who came out and played hard, did a good job in that second half.
Roller definitely defensively had a guy step up. His younger brother able to step up and make plays also. Talk about his play.
Hey, yeah, Reese is a great kid, great player. Sloan is as well, and we're blessed to have them as a part of our team.
Coming into this game, especially with Stilwell, the quarterback situation that they had, of course, the explosive quarterback, you guys did a great job containing him.
Yeah, we knew that they were explosive at quarterback. You know, we contained him. He popped free on a couple of runs early, but the rest of the time we contained him pretty well.
All right, Coach. Congratulations on a great win.
Hey, thank you.
All right, back up to you guys.
All right. Thank you, Rod. As you see the team huddle around their coaches here, the Verdigris Cardinals winning their homecoming game here tonight in a very impressive fashion here, 50-23 over the Stillwell Indians. We have some highlights, some stats and stuff, and also a play of the game and a player of the game. Speaking of that, let's get back down to Rod down the field.
Well, Chris, I got the king with me. Toby Willis getting it done. And Toby, hey, what a night for you. Cox comes to town for the first time in school history. You're the homecoming king, and you put on a show football-wise, catching the football. Just talk about your overall performance tonight.
It was fun. I mean, it was my last homecoming ever, winning king. It was definitely an honor winning, and then I had 3 receptions tonight with 3 touchdowns. It was just a great night, all-around offense.
Talk about your team. You guys seem to click really well. You put up big numbers every week you've played. You guys seem like you really gel as a team.
Oh, yeah. Whenever we get going, we don't stop. I mean, once we get a roll, we get momentum, we really just start clicking. So it's really good for us.
A couple of those plays that you got touchdowns. You're the forward player of the game. You're the king tonight. Talk about a couple of plays. I mean, it looked like it was a little hesitation, and you were behind the defense in the blink of an eye scoring a touchdown.
It's all the coaches. It's game calling, planning, watching film. It's all them. I just go out and execute. It's good to know.
Well, I'm sure you'll sit back and watch this over and over again and rewind it. Congratulations on being the king. Congratulations on being the forward player of the game and your team getting a big win here on the Cox Channel.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
All right, there it is right there. Mr. Willis, the king, guys. Back up to you.
There's no doubt he is the king, the football king for homecoming 2019. And the king on the field, 79-yard touchdown pass play to start the game off, then a 38-yard touchdown play, and then a 61-yard touchdown play. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, Verdigris celebrates homecoming. We'll be right back, 50-23 over Stillwell.
You're watching Game Time on YurView. For more in-depth coverage of the top players around, recruiting updates, behind-the-scenes access, and more, check out YurView.com.
Push it hard.
Drive a new Ford F-150 today with $8,000 total savings plus $1,000 cash for first responders. Hurry into your Oklahoma Ford dealer.
Our tradition for my football team is we dress up, shirt and tie. I had a tie, but I didn't know how to tie it. Usually I would have my dad help me, but he was deployed. I'm thinking, don't worry about it. My grandma should know.
He says, can you tie a tie? And I'm like, no. But we're on our way to Chick-fil-A.
I recognize them because they came into our store so much. Miss Bertha and Mr. Terrence, I'm like, of course, I'll help them out and show them how to tie a tie.
It wasn't just the tie, it's what was in your heart.
It's my pleasure. Doing good, man. You got it.
You're watching Game Time on YurView. For more in-depth coverage of the top players around, recruiting updates, behind-the-scenes access, and more, check out YurView.com.
We're back to the show celebrating here at Verdigris High School, where the Verdigris Cardinals put a 50-23 beating on the Stillwell Indians here tonight. There you see some of the fans here and enjoying that. Our Chick-fil-A player of the game, not much play of the game, excuse me. I know we had Toby Willis with all those long touchdown receptions, but Rob, this guy made a heck of a run. The freshman, number 10, Caden Parnell.
Oh, Caden Parnell was getting it done, twisting and turning, showing you his athleticism. The young fella getting it done for Verdigris, getting in and getting the forward play of the game. A lot of young talent for this Verdigris team, and it starts with this young man with that exciting play tonight as they get a big win over Stilwell.
That was the fourth touchdown of the night for Verdigris, made it 28-7 at that time. And that is our Chick-fil-A player of the game, Caden Parnell. Robbie, enjoy some of the other highlights, though, and all I talked about, was, of course, was Hayden Jones and Toby Willis, and they were running free in the secondary.
Oh, getting it done all night long. 77-yard touchdown, and boy, it started early. And you see the explosiveness that you talk about this Verdigris team and why you see them putting up so many numbers on their opponents. They're going to be a dangerous team, but point after point, big play after big play. This Verdigris team really gets it done. An exciting team, and I think a team that you look for and you circle and you watch them and see what they do in the playoffs.
That was Jeremiah Nosewater, their quarterback. It's a great night running the football for Stillwell. There's another big touchdown pass play, again coming from Hayden Jones to Brock Fugate. He just kept pumping this one up in the air. Who do you think he's looking for? There he is, number 2, Toby Willis.
Toby Willis, Brock Fugate. You know, you ain't roller. You can just keep going on and on, but Willis getting it done, and Fugate, the big target also for at quarterback. Outstanding talent here at Verdigris getting it done, and boy, they got it going early and really just got too far out in front for Stillwell to even come back.
Again, spreading it around. Here's a long touchdown pass play to our man Toby Willis, the homecoming football king and the king of the field here tonight with 3 long touchdown pass receptions. And an interception here as the defense get on the play as well. That's number 1, Kalen Marshall, taking him back.
Yeah, all over the field. They made plays on both sides of the ball. And that young man was able to make play after play and really did a good job of containing Noisewater of Stillwell, I'm sorry.
And there is number 21, Alex James, going into the end zone for the touchdown. But can't say enough about this young man either. Jeremiah Noisewater. Tonight he rushed for 184 yards and scored 3 touchdowns as Stillwell actually came back and outscored Verdigris 16-0 in the second half. There he is on the go again. He's got some moves, doesn't he?
Yeah, definitely has some moves. Outstanding speed. He comes in as a playmaker, and you see why. I think they're able to tighten up some things, but they have to have him at that quarterback position, competing on both sides of the ball. But he showed you his athleticism, his speed, and what he's able to do for this Stillwell team.
You see the scoring, the big quarter for Verdigris, 36 points second quarter, gave them a 50-7 lead at the half. Then they were shut out for the second half, and Stillwell showed the fight of those Indians as they scored 16 points in that fourth quarter. Shows that kind of fight that the Indians have here. And don't forget, next week on Cox Channel 3, you won't want to miss this one. The big battle between defending state champion Broken Arrow. They'll be at Jenks taking on the Trojans. That game on Cox YurView, and that'll be on Channel 3, 7:30 from Allen Trimble Stadium. Want to thank everyone here, including again Shane Morgan did a hell of a job on our statistics here, amazing job. And of course Rob Thompson, Kent Dahl, the truck, everybody there. We appreciate you joining us as well. As history made in Verdigris tonight. Verdigris wins homecoming, beating Stillwell 50-23. So long, everyone.
Count tomorrow at the Union High School.
The Ford Game of the Week is being brought to you by your Oklahoma Ford dealers. Visit your best in Oklahoma Ford dealers for the best deals on Ford's full line of vehicles. Ford is the best in Oklahoma. Weoki Federal Credit Union, proud sponsors of the Weoki Kick for Cash. Chick-fil-A, eat more chicken. Roller weight loss and advanced surgery. Your best you starts here. The Plaza at Town Square by McCaleb Homes. Love where you live. And by Cox, bringing us closer.